condition. You understand? You're a traitor to the nation. Go see the classroom. Go see the people they got there. Dr. Kwame Namini, he's there. Professor Dr. Mukwasa Mwana Bishari, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kikwatiana Bishari, he's there. Nana Kututu the first, he's there. You know, Evangelist Bishop, Associate Economy, they're there. You know, they don't do nothing for you. They have no water, they have no light. Look at small road they're building, they can't do it. From Accra to Mississippi, a 4-lane highway. And I'll build it, because I know how to build it.
Unity Radio, one love.
some kakre wa supeme. Yo kofi, oh my ya woman, oh mani ya mama. Eni baby akọ, wacha ta ya wareni. Wonso, wani nipa, asa dipa wofe oye. Yamo yembera ye, ebe ya efuyana. Oh my ya woman, oh my ya mama. Ati waya no ra, nyami tata, yemana renya. Wonso, wani nipa. Waya wana be Gamo yembera ye Ebe ya efuyana Wanso wani nipa Asade pa ofye oyo Gamo yembera ye Ebe ya efuyana Oma be ya efuyana Asite be ya efuyana
Unity Radio 1.
Ya ne free ya ni ara ya mamu nyina che mamu aha mamu akwaba brena abo nundu apa ho si madu pepepe aha Unity Radio 103.9 free sabri kopim se ebebo donko apa mu de ye ne mu na ebedwendwene ye man Ghana ho na sade da bia ye no efia da bia sade ye ne mu adi nkomo a ye no ye pa ade a eha o man no eha Ghana for that matter eha minu na ya dwendwene ho na ye di mu nkomo ene ye the tidbits stories coming from Ghana the bebro as we do all the time. We'll be giving you a gist of stories coming out from Ghana. But ene ebedi nkomo na ya show man sometimes we need to pick ye yare no baako na ye sigina ye na edi ho nkomo na ye nyina ya to adwene kwan a ebetumi afa so enya yaresa afri sa yare no a ye won ho. What we call the focal point of Fridays and Opabusio. Intene Benjamin Owusu-Dufo, my big brother, I salute you, Benjamin Owusu-Dufo, for joining us on Facebook. And there, openibi akasa na audio na circulate. I'm sorry, sofo. Minim se manu chokana sorry there. Na sama can say we are our own enemies. Africa. Na ye share from the perspective of Ghana. Ye Ghana for you. Ye bedin komo bebre chairman sabonsu asema kokan no. I'm still a man for kasa. Efa ho. Like I said, ye bema mo gist of the stories coming over, but a focal point. Say we are our own enemies. Ye beba audio no. Na ya chirajwe ne edin komo afa ho. Anopa ye bisa se Friday no, how has it been? Ufia da no panete sen. Ya mamu nyina achi bio. Mame mama nu chwa kwa ba manu.
Yenua.
Apom te sen.
Boko, very very good. Once where?
Adom no enti ye hu ye.
You good? How about your family?
Very good.
How about your neighborhood?
Everybody's okay.
How about your childhood?
What started?
Oh,
my childhood there
was good, Anna.
We are talking about present or the past.
I said, me say, how about your neighborhood? Good. How about your childhood? My childhood was good. You always
was a trim. I talk about the present. How is
you talk about
you can say how is your childhood?
I say how about?
And I'm saying you cannot. So talk about the present. The past is gone.
How about your manhood?
No comment.
neighborhood, childhood, manhood. Why are you running away from this? Make a child with the hood can only problem. Make a neighbor with the hood can only problem. Make a man with the hood can only problem. Are you not a man? You don't have a manhood?
And only a day.
How about your manhood?
Umbe
my ye it's the same.
my ye.
Yeah. So how about your manhood is good?
Umbe my ye.
How about your manhood? You know I don't speak a lot of Chi. I want you to. Is your manhood good?
Umbe my ye. Alexis Koju Sanchez. Ye chawa no pay.
Your manhood is good.
I'm good. Generally, I'm good.
Your manhood. I'm interested in umbe my ye. Is it good? You're a brother, so why do you behave like men should talk what men talk about? How about your manhood? Is your manhood good?
Generally, everything is good about me. So
your manhood, is it good or not?
Obisa me say what is saying, right?
Yes.
And I'm saying here.
Your
and
child,
I'll say my family.
Your
and
family.
I'm say very good. And I'll say neighborhood. And I'm say everything is okay.
Yeah.
Maintain somebody until I go to the studio here.
Childhood. Your children. Your childhood.
And I'm say childhood. I mean, my childhood. I came. Once I'm at this stage, it means my childhood was good.
So you want me to talk about the present? Then your manhood. How about your manhood?
Good.
Your manhood is also
some
good.
of you are not good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been using it of late?
At the end of me,
your manhood won't bear my you using of late.
Say no, I'm the issue. Me who are me a bema.
So your manhood is good. Do you sometimes take your manhood out? You take your manhood out?
Ready?
You take your manhood out. Maybe said, I'm not your criminal. Do you take your manhood over there?
My Monday
hood. Your manhood.
Why will I do that?
You call no BCC. I won't cash it. Sorry, be a matter. Maybe so.
Story no.
No, you have. I need to know your mind first. Your manhood. Do you sometimes take it out?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And what's right?
I
see your manhood. You take it out.
What is my manhood?
You don't have a manhood?
I don't understand the question, Grant.
So you don't have a manhood?
I don't understand. I want you to be a little bit more explicit. Explain it a little further.
I can't be explicit.
Maintain the opposite of Chanasi.
Me see your manhood. Manhood.
What is that? What is that?
Are you man? Me come man. Other than me can say neighbor. I'm the hood source. When a problem with me.
Neighborhood.
Yes. Childhood. Manhood. Why do you make English too complex for you? So is your manhood good? Do you sometimes use your manhood?
No,
I'm interested in. So your manhood is good. It's a Friday. Let's enjoy. Oh yeah. God has always been merciful to us, even giving us strength, breath to come here.
Eric Kwacho, he says, Opo, good morning. Yes. Rachel Mami Ifia. Rachel, how are you doing and your newly born baby?
Wow.
I was in my only brother near. He find past your own. Well done, bro. Tricky. Frances Esocha. Eric Kwacho, he says, special good morning to you, Manucho. Ken Fredericks, I see boom, his intro cry is serious. Opo, you always get him wrong.
I'm even surprised. You are talking about your manhood.
Oh God. Eric say, Opo, he asks you a simple question.
Yeah. Is your manhood good?
Okay, Frances say, Mami few because yeah, fro mischievous Manucho.
Oh, Frances not Nigerian call. Maybe neighborhood, childhood, manhood. All the hood words.
Then I'll be saying, okay.
Neighborhood.
Who wear the hood to us,
yes.
right?
Yes. Neighborhood.
Okay, be saying,
yeah, and I'm saying how childhood. Was your childhood? Because I'm saying me was saying about childhood. How your childhood was. Because story be about power Ghana.
Okay, can story
na man because any childhood. Nani childhood yeah, very, very subtle, very, very, very bad. Because the parents say, okay, then let's see how your
childhood was very bad.
Was very bad. The parents were not there, but he still managed to go through all the candles.
Okay, Leon, what crave for son? On our friend, Leon, so Basho.
Oh yeah, Leon, we are welcome. Come, it's a Friday.
Leon so we do around 11:30. And the topic no cry here because and a focal point. Before you get here, do your research. Audio no send ya bro na wati no make you points before you get on the show. So phobia ya audio bi wase we are our own enemies. Nti ene ene no ne ye odwumadi so. Ghana da bi ye bom panimfo na chi. Ene ye free panimfo na chi ye konkwala na chi. Leon, we are waiting for you. Thanks for availing yourself for us.
Yes.
And then you need better rough.
Yes.
And then Ken Fredericks, Ube Philly show no.
Today they will come rough.
And then you do what?
Meba rough.
Ube rough.
Yeah, I will come.
Oh my goodness, what shall I say?
Come for a threesome. Come for a threesome. Come for a threesome. The three of us, you're going to have a rollicking time.
Okay.
You're going to have a lot of personal
What
intercourse.
Wama man for church word. Eddie Hood to us.
Exactly.
Eric Kwacho he say Unity Radio Hood.
Exactly.
Oh my
Neighborhood.
goodness.
Manhood.
Uh-huh.
So your man, I mean,
And I did baby hood.
all the hood words.
Unity Radio Hood.
Ghana hood.
I am on as a Kentin Fanny dear my.
Yeah.
Yanka say Germany Hood.
German hood.
Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, Manucho.
Yeah.
What do I do with you? Me day. My encha walanyo wa kwetia Ghana. Da bia ohwe walanyo yeda wase. Say we join me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody on Facebook, yes, I'm ba na wa share video no. Na yi nyina yetimi ato adwene ape Ghana sibre. Manujo.
Yes.
And then Friday, also what create humorous part. And I don't know why you no lose segment.
Yes, very short. Very short.
We?
And then say one more your manhood. I wanted to ask you manhood. How you take your manhood out?
How I take my manhood out.
Umbe masem, your manhood. You can manhood. Now manhood, what you say?
Intina ona okofa ba intina bisa manhood no na
okofa. Your manhood is good. Have you been using it of late? No, I can't.
What
do you take
manhood
it out?
Na see ni sempesa me ti ase ye.
You know man, you know hood. Tifa bom na manhood.
Man ye bema.
Hood. Man
ye bema.
Na hood.
Minim hood.
You don't know manhood.
If you can help me.
Yeah. But sometimes I take your manhood out.
What is that?
Umbema ye.
Umbema ye to say akakabinsem.
Everything. Your manhood. What you have is called manhood.
What I have a lot of things.
Like
I have ears.
Yeah.
I have my whole body, and then I have energy.
You have only one thing. If you're able to mention the name, then I will go on. Manhood.
What is manhood? Your strength, energy.
Windowhood.
And tokwa onze so do me masem chire.
Your point is
onze only obit me now say do me masem. Do me sem.
So show your manhood. Ne bro for Bruni say show your manhood. Anna. Bruni can say it's just show your manhood. My reaction won't say you have a manhood and it is very, very strong and you use it all the time. So exactly as what I want you to, but you are running away from it. Because manhood they're just one. Yeah, I know, okay. Opo they say ya. You always find complex answers for simple questions. Just tell us what is manhood. Then you are running. Please manage to tell him that manhood is what makes a man. It's what makes a man. Okay. Wamana is simple for me. I say man can just say manhood is what makes a man. What makes him? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So Paul, like I said,
yeah.
Manhood is what makes a man.
Manhood is what makes
a man. So what makes a man?
I don't know. One else will be a trouble.
Also, tell Opo that manhood is what makes a man. It's as simple as that. This maybe you see where it's bringing and confusing.
Wow. Oh, manhood. Can Fredericks message or the other? Can Fredericks message or the other?
I agree. Can Fredericks there?
Can message in what?
Today there, I can't wait. I won't sleep in Po. Mine is breasthood.
So, oh maybe I am on Volcano Poe.
Breasthood, manhood.
Childhood, manhood.
When a woman I then Nanka manhood dear, Bema dear. How's your manhood? Yeah, my manhood is good. It's very strong. This morning, I
what do you mean?
I'm surprised. Manhood talk again. You don't want to ask to really discuss it.
Also, you can't say children men some
so show your manhood.
Only obinyan to kwa isi so ho de children men some.
So show your
wedding.
None bro for there. Show your manhood. Show your manhood. When you get to the public, show your manhood. Show them that you're a man. wherever you find yourself, show that you're a man. Your manhood should be strong as yourself. Every morning, make sure that when you wake up, it also wakes up. That bear money in your battery. Until for every man out there, at that end weekend, we show your manhood. And so that they will take advantage of you. A very good morning to everyone. Yeah. Ken Fredericks, I see you. A very big afternoon. Wherever you are, Frances, will be share an opinion. Greetings to you. Greetings to you far and beyond.
Okasa and Okasa for more. Once I did away and wow says,
so many interactive. One make canon away man no giddy. I don't mean who say yes. A question I saw a cocotina when you're away Jinmen Sasiomba. Or Bankwandia, your follow up questions. Any idea do baby I want, but if the follow up questions are not coming, if the questions are not coming, how do you follow up? You can't back up. I want to be able to back up, but it will be Jamichi Tampampi. Why not doing some nature? Then how do I really go back?
Okay, Unity Radio 1039. Manucho.
A day for you.
Manucho Maganda Gaucho Margarita. And then one of the motivational message in mind. If I the my brain. I hope say any manhood, any childhood, any neighborhood.
I say me motivate.
Me share that pass metric. You say oh yeah. Nti me share that say
me a multi-dimensional, multifaceted. Multifaceted. Yeah. And then I call me Bible man, me Bible yet. Me for way of it. Roy T. Bennett. Or say attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is a choice. Respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make choose wisely.
Okay. Can you repeat that?
Attitude is a choice.
Attitude is a choice.
Yes. Happiness is a choice.
So when you beji,
it's a choice. Optimism is a choice.
So benya reshemuni jidie. Awo de wuye mu se beye ye.
Kindness is a choice.
Ayemuye enso a choice.
Giving is a choice.
Is the way a pastor o come brofana mtimoki.
Exactly. Giving is also
Oma enso a choice.
Respect is also a choice.
So obi bra ho ase obuo de ani die manipa bia.
So
enso a choice.
Whatever choice you make.
Enti jinabre bia and choice kra no twe dey.
Ma menka ne na ho. Whatever choice you make.
Jinabre bia be sibia namba.
Yeah.
Any decision or any choice you make.
Yeah. Choice. I say
Jinaye me say jinaye. Enti jinaye bia obesi bia.
Choose wisely.
Yini nyansem, fani nyansem.
Yes.
Ma adwene na ho.
Decision bia bia make sure that giving or attitude will be bia a choice. So whatever decision that you are making in this world, make sure that you choose wisely, because the past is the future is the present. Meaning that decisions you make today will determine what the future tomorrow. Intimate transcend future we are in a even deciding to stay with a woman you are with now is the future. Because that decision said 10 years from now, that is the decision that you took. So whatever choices that you are making,
make it wisely.
Choose wisely. Make a wise decision today.
So the decisions are on our desk, yes, but it's up to us to make the wise ones.
Exactly.
And you know, crunches my name Manuchu and the brain. Reach you to Squadaruma. And all this motivational message in the brain. And the Williams, good weekend, guys. Ken Fredericks, you always complicate things. This is a simple question. Really?
How is your manhood?
On Kwacho, and he say hood nungo was say Worcesterhood. Worcesterhood. And Ken message in this work. Also put today there. I can't wait. I won't sleep. Opo mine is breasthood. Is breast playing this weekend?
I don't. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. As for breast, everybody loves breast. But if you don't love breast, then go and see a physician. Go and see your doctor. Psychologically, you have a psychological problem. God in His wisdom puts you. Do you know that the breast is a sex organ? Well, you know that. That the breast is a sex organ.
When's the betum saying?
Oh, say where the aba, yeah, suffer pain in the aba say na yen cut breasthood. Breasthood, that's him. Let me say, do you know?
Yes, suffer pain, man.
Ken Fredericks. He's the leader of the Brest International Church, BIC. BREST. And then Momo Joino. Brest. There's a country called Brest, and we have a church.
We don't have a country called Brest.
There's a town called Brest. For us, it's a country, but for you, it's a town. We say we live in our own country. The Brest International Church, Sofu Penny, and Ken Fredericks. Now, so maybe South said, you know, the breast is a sex organ.
Oh my goodness!
Well, let's go on.
Okay, my event to here for him. Say, and this is how the weather is going to be. Weather report for the day is
yeah.
And then 60.
Today, the weather is good.
And then chain rock right.
Yeah.
And then up
it's
to 60,
better.
almost 70.
That's hot.
Yeah, 70. So see, 62.
Yeah.
A real bebo sa kopim se a bebo 2 p.m. Now from 2 p.m. now partly cloudy. But temperature no see 62 right now. Maximum ebekwa could do 70. And by 11 p.m. nearby down to 54. So 54 is going to be the lowest temperature Ibinya. Yes. Maximum 70 right now. 62. But it feels like 63.
Yeah, great weather today.
Yeah.
It's a bit, but it's a great weather, whichever way. And it's a Friday too.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
The kids will be finishing school early. I mean, take a walk in your neighborhood.
Let me forecast to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Said because we don't have an opabusu or china. Ubiabi china kram emubeye shia chene.
Wow.
But ochina no, the only difference is say eneno ewiano abo ebebo achen ochina. But ochina ebeko as high as 71.
Wow.
Yeah, and then maximum be 70, but ochina be 71. Ebeye ochina ewiano bebo unim bibi. Ochina no afiti anopa no nyina no ebeye partly cloudy. From 7 no ewiano be pie, but just like you always explain say clouds no kata ewiano so kakra.
Shielded the sun direct sun rays.
But time ewiano bebo pa na ye numero 6. Wow. Any 7, that is the time that it will be mostly sunny.
Wow,
yeah,
tomorrow.
but apart from that, it will be partly sunny throughout the day until between 6 and 7. I want to be mostly sunny for Ochina. Inti omo ye a year Ochina. Any massimo na Ochidani na Ochina. It's a great weather for any event. Ubi abeye. So Ochina to say you new abema Ochre. Yeah. Ochre year baso Ochina weather near kama. Kama pa ochina weda ne kama ti ochina yenu abema eye Collins Ochre ne yire Gladys Asare ni papa yi omo ye opani Asare bediakon aka of abediakon yi na ekoso 41 Providence Street Church of Pentecost no weda ne kama ochina ntisha no so na me amase ni mbon eye Cecilia Chumesi and so ne maame na otweda ochina odi no 6 Lilac Lane and also weather near Kama. So I hope to see everybody at these 2 events. The rest of events I also China any needed so now so yeah the Bremo in course of the show. Indeed, that is the weather report. Remember, it's always brought to you by Dan Authoripes. Mr. Dansuna no Pebia or my the weather report no bro. Said OBC from Nobi who said the WMT and Nkrancha Sam no there Richway Auto School. And then because we are going into the weekend quickly my Enfa matches sports matches ebekoso Enfa Mount and then Oko Germany Bundesliga no ba kubekoso Armenia Bielefeld and Freiburg and Abebo England, and so there'll be one game today. Fulham Premier League and Wolves and Abebo Spain Huesca and Elche and Abebo and France, and so Metz and Lille and Abebo. All the top leagues in Europe, with the exception of Italy, 4 countries in and the Omobo league matches. Baku Nina area. Ochina Nyamiya Duma Germany, Bayern Munchen said Ken Frederick Spezia Canon, any Union Berlin, Bebo Bremen, any Leipzig, Frankfurt, any Wolfsburg, Hertha Berlin, any Mönchengladbach, and Stuttgart, any Borussia Dortmund. And to Ochina, there will be 5 games played in the Bundesliga. Oko Englander Ochina matches ebekoso Indiana Papa 7:30 Manchester City and Leeds United about 10 Liverpool and Aston Villa and about 12:30 Crystal Palace will be hosting Chelsea. Into Ochina 3 Premier League games and ebekoso Spain on Saturday, which is tomorrow, Getafe any Cadiz Bilbao no papa 8. Athletic Bilbao ni Alaves ye 10:15. Ewo yenye Krum time. Eibar any Levante game no 12:30. And Real Madrid ni Barcelona. The game everybody's been waiting for, the El Clasico. Ochina 3 o'clock. And Eibar so Italy on about 3 games. Spezia any Crotone anopa 9. American Eastern Standard Time. Parma any AC Milan year 12. And Udinese any Torino 2:45. France 2 games tomorrow. Strasbourg any Paris Saint-Germain and Montpellier and so any Olympic Marseille. Now Kwesiada. These are the pairings for the weekend round of league matches in Europe. Schalke Manucho we are now the Ghana so league matches Schalke any Augsburg and Ebebo Cologne any Mainz 05. These are games going on Sunday or Germany. Premier League on Sunday Anopapa 7. Burnley any Newcastle United. West Ham United, as you say, Omabesan Chelsea who will league table no so Omotoso 9 no. Omoni Leicester Manucho, if you are a Chelsea fan as I am, put yourself in my shoes.
Exactly.
Before I proceed.
Yes.
West Ham lead Chelsea 1 point. Omabesan Leicester lead Chelsea I think 6 or 5 points. 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points.
Which of the teams would you want to win or lose tomorrow? Talking with Chelsea interest.
Leicester wins is good for Chelsea because West Ham no money on pray and they are closer to them.
Until Chelsea wins, Leicester wins.
Exactly.
And then
ask
Chelsea.
your question again because I was
I'm saying with Chelsea interest.
Yes, with Chelsea, yeah, interesting. West Ham plays who, and I would like just wins.
West Ham playing Leicester.
Yeah, exactly. Leicester. West Ham, Leicester. They are going. I'm not mobile. In Leicester leads Chelsea 6. In West Ham leads 1, and West Ham is now 4th. Chelsea is 5th. So I mean, it will be
Leicester, West Ham first, and then chase Leicester.
Exactly. Besides Leicester, they have the edge to really be in the top 4. But West Ham, but
West Ham is playing home tomorrow.
Yeah, but
and they've been very solid.
No, but if they win, then Chelsea chances become very slim. Because Leicester will still try to get to the finish line, and they know how to. They've been there,
but they couldn't do it last year.
But the past 5 seasons they've been there like twice. Those are some of the things. They still have the core of their team. And then the other share why West Ham no. Workers have been betting in the last $1 and $4 and a $10 on yet. To the chances of West Ham balling is very very high. West Ham bottle no. Well, David Moyes he doesn't have that way. No, say when it gets to the edge now, you need those managers no more.
Manchester United lead Chelsea.
Yeah.
Tottenham also attack Chelsea. When Abeso be winning, Tottenham Man U so Sunday.
Tottenham Man U. These are 2 teams that I don't wish any of them to win. From where I sit, I mean,
this is Chelsea. What? Me person of the Chelsea interest na mami. Na mama ni GN. Chelsea with 51 points. West Ham with 52. Leicester of Leicester crown na make us a 6 and 6. It's actually 5 because they lost last weekend. They lost. 5. Manchester United is now second with 60 points. Into Man U lead Chelsea solid 9 points.
Yeah. Into Chelsea interest I said
it should be the focus should be on West Ham and Leicester.
Lose.
Because Chelsea lose against West Brom, which was the most disappointing defeat of the season.
Yeah, and the only defeat by the coach too.
Yeah. You know, Ama Man U the Oma because some so lose no win 2-1.
Exactly.
Until Man U enya 3 points, Leicester enya and Chelsea nso enya. Until Leicester lead Chelsea 5.
Yeah.
And Man U lead Chelsea 9. And Tottenham ni Chelsea 2 points separates Chelsea and Tottenham. So
say West Ham say Spurs in win now it will not be good for Chelsea because it looks like more.
I would rather want Spurs to win.
Why?
Because for Man U to gap between Chelsea.
No, but what if Spurs are able to also do so well and get a 4th position and Chelsea stays?
No, I don't think. I don't think.
No, Spurs, I should put myself in Chelsea's shoes. You only gather what you unless your sentiment goes beyond. No, but in your bid to chase second, you can let somebody also pass you by. But it will be more interesting. They're able to finish. If like Leicester loses, then Spurs also winner. But man, at least the pack will still
be crazy or so.
Yeah, it will still be interesting.
Now make a game no chana is
they win.
Crazy.
They'll
against
win.
Crystal Palace.
They'll win. Chelsea will win.
Anyway.
Chelsea that I'm seeing now, Thiago Silva, now he messed them up. And I've always said that one. I don't know why Chelsea fans fight with me. It's not the answer.
No, Thiago Silva, not that he's not the answer, but I don't know our problem. Once will be on hoodoo.
Yeah.
On the hoodoo West Brom.
No, we are against Crystal Palace.
No, apart from West Brom, tell me match Thiago Silva bought in Chelsea colours. Are fantastic.
Oh, fantastic! They
West Brom.
But there's like Crystal Palace is a team who bought Thiago Silva. I'll be confident they can do Crystal Palace with me. They have very pacey running players. Okay. This time you use the Rudigers, the players.
No, I agree with it. No, say problem na ye war. So Chelsea team ni ya. Wa me on faces no kra nwie. If you pair Thiago Silva with Zuma, a problem. Because enona na Lampard or sideline Rudiger. And na Christensen Kranzo mananya den and said more. But in the absence of Omubino de no Bozuma ne Thiago. That was our biggest problem. Zuma is not that good on the ball. Zuma diane airball, panyan, airball. But also Uka Rudiger is quick. And Rudiger was a crazy type of defensive win. As we bought them, strikers near there, and or clear out or time on the sense of reading of the game. I was reaching. It tells defensive we be nyayen. Unza na Rudiger Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva. Till Thiago got injured with Tottenham game, and a Christensen so bad. And Christensen is a baller. To say Thiago. So until you pay Thiago now pay Zuma call for problem. Oh and now you a stubborn Porto team or Rudiger and the Christensen it worked. Even if Thiago had played in that game, it would have worked because Thiago would be the baller and Rudiger would do the stupid quote and unquote job.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Atletico or you Suarez free game. These are some of the things Rudiger does. Just as sometimes also he loses or to me lose focus sometimes. Yeah, sometimes Saniam I giddy near
you. I'll play Thiago Silva in those Arsenal United games now. They feel almost in body.
United game cry dangerous because of Rashford, the pace of Rashford.
Yes, but they'll bring the game to you. Then they'll try to be some ball anymore so many which was so many ball. But Crystal Palace and they are very direct. They are just bringing the ball to you.
Okay.
Henrietta
join the issue. No?
Oh yeah. Today.
But sometimes Henrietta say, good afternoon, Mr. Troublemaker, and my sweet brother Opo.
Yes.
But this one, they allow the Red Devils to win. Why? Man, you all the way. Hey, jealousy pain. Oh yeah. Not just a Henrietta. Oh yeah, Man Uni.
Oh Man Uni. Tell me okay.
Sir. Minu abapa. Oh, be support me. No.
Any money there. Any money there.
Yeah, and these are games coming up. Package near huge on Sunday. The matches in England start on past 7. Now Akowie and Numere. The last game no Arsenal Sheffield 2 o'clock.
Wow.
And it starts from Saint Isao. You'll be a soccer fan. It's now couch Mano Park. To say require or he say on time sorry.
All this for Sunday.
Wow. And past 7 Newcastle Burnley. About 9:05 West Ham Leicester, which is a game of Chelsea's interest.
Yes.
And not the Chelsea interest to him. Tottenham Man U, Chelsea interest to him. Sheffield near Arsenal there. May I sympathize more with Arsenal. As I'm a Arsenal, Sam Kakra.
Forget them.
I want Arsenal to win.
Serious.
At least to get Europa spot. And I say Moya very disappointed.
Yeah, I think the time on the share goal is very, very bad.
In Spain, Sunday, Villarreal ni Osasuna, Valencia ni Real Sociedad, Valladolid ni Granada, and Betis, and Atletico. Uko Italia, Nyami Adma Kwesi Adama 6 games. Inter, any Cagliari ne best start on papa 6:30. Na Juventus ni Ronaldo so he so betumi a Genoa at 9 o'clock. Sampdoria betene fiatwe Napoli and also at 9. Na Lazio I travel all the way as guests of Verona and also at 9. Roma will be welcoming Bologna at exactly 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Na Fiorentina any Atlanta and so they are facing 2:45. Oko fans and papa 7 o'clock. America Kwesiada Reni ni Nantes. I drew her. Obisom Sisia. Brest
Breast.
Any Nimes.
Breast.
Huh?
Breast and.
Nimes.
Okay. Breast and Nimes. I hope it ends in a draws. Yeah. A draw.
What's saying?
I hope it ends in a draws. A draws.
A draws.
Yeah, a draw.
Navana what the sauce.
No, that's some slang. Yeah, not you test about. I'm America. I'm in convention America. Show me an American show.
Into breast any Nimes airball. You hope it ends in a draw. A draw.
A draws.
A draws.
Yes.
How does that end in a draw?
Breast draws. That then be naka. Bring it from lingerie. Lingerie.
Into I said.
But they don't said that. I don't bet you say no. Can Fred is bejatum. Lucius breast.
Breast, mo top players. Now me hear match on statistics. Mo top players. Hey, Abrante friend say Honorat.
Yeah.
Cardona. Munier. Fever. And I'm more Chambonnier. And I'm more Perud. And I'm more Chardonnay. And I'm more El Brazia.
Yeah, Brazia. I defender, top defender. Brazia. Only this support your back. Brazia. El Brazia.
El Brazia.
Yeah, Luca Brazia.
Mami here on Ankasani Dean.
Yeah.
Ni full name. Career overview. Mami here player profile.
Yeah.
Ni Dean de Lilian Brazia.
Lilian
Ni
Brazia.
full name.
Wow.
Lilian Brazia. Club Stade Brest.
Yeah.
29. Nationality or a French player. France.
Player, yeah.
He was born on
Lilian the French player. Now I'm not mad.
Yeah. He was born on 2nd November 1999. When you're 21 years.
Oh, okay. And Ubenya Chepa is very strong. Brazil.
Yeah, we know France cry friend say Argento Emu.
Wow.
A position said Okano or a defender.
A top defender.
And I share one goal.
Top. No, very young, very
21.
strong. Just 21, but you must support it very well.
Lilian
Breast, Brazil breast. Brazil who plays for breast.
Your friend of Lilian Brazia.
Lilian Brazil.
And Obobo my breast. Oh, France.
What a coincidence. And it's a defender too. He's used to support the breast team. He's a top defender. He's a defender. So he's
top defender.
Top defender.
I'm using to support
breast.
The breast team.
Make a stand very firm on the league standings. So your position, our standing is very strong.
Oh, my Henrietta, oh God.
Don't add any meanings to it.
No, but seriously, South France team no, weird. And there is a town called Brest in France.
Brest.
Unze weird. Unze Adana. Yeah, but league fixtures. Yeah. And results no.
Yeah.
And I'm say Brest. Eshe one. And Lilian Brazia. And a Sheguno.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes somebody who doesn't know, who is not a sports fanatic, will think say, I'm
going joking. Yeah, Brest now.
And Obi Prime and Obi Sam say, Opona, but a resource na mobo namu di agora na ze na yamba. And I'm so ayampa team leading the breast.
Yes.
BREST. Breast.
Yes.
And a player na Oshe go no your friend Lilian Brazia.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I say
Brazia. Lilian Bra.
Henrietta say Dross was saying he started again.
Oh, I said two teams. They can play win, lose or draws.
Or draw. One can say win. One can say wins. One can say
the 40 is one of your draw friends. They are draws. 4 draws.
Yeah, but I say we are one team. Most team I support to you.
I hope most of the team, especially my team, all of them get draws. You never draws.
Who teams in there?
My team we PSG. We Marseille in a Brest.
Yeah.
So the 3 of them can get draws.
Yeah. Henrietta see unze England
Oh yes.
Yeah, we know Prince Philip unfortunately has passed on.
Yes.
Yeah. Now me see Rebecca Kra breaking news ni nyana unze say we are say they are done Global Village.
Indeed. Rebecca.
Indeed Henrietta ya ma oni UK fo nyina Yako, Yamamu Yako, Royal Family, no, Adia Tomani. Omo na niam ekɔ yi a eja kro ni omo dia no mama menu Henry Tanso so ani age nti ade to the royal family ni na atoye nyina ni Prince Philip, may he so rest in peace. Nti
99 years.
99 years, yeah. 99 years in fear dio konkron. Anyway, breast for bebone.
Yes.
Breast bebo Sunday, sorry.
Yeah, breast
will be playing on Sunday.
Breast we will be playing on Sunday.
Breast having a player Brazil. Wow. Very very.
Also
when a mama kai adano unim say Arsenal. Arsenal
yeah, Dex out.
Yeah. Arsenal 7 now. Arsenal 7 now okay, you know.
Exactly.
Na minim so udi agro. Honestly, I didn't know.
Me chantro no crem Breast will be playing on Sunday with Brazil in the team.
Huh?
Breast will be playing on Sunday with Brazil in the team.
And we there say Okan Odika. We there Okan minim say you are making a good day.
Exactly.
Because
I've always said the truth. Without the Brazil breast, they can't do well. They will be exposed. They will be highly exposed. You understand? So a defender. It is one which one where you'll be highly exposed. So we need a breast to make sure that everything is kept inside.
Yeah, we are. Why we are? So we are.
Yeah, Ghana. Ghana.
Yeah, and he said the American Lons, any Lorient, Nice, any Reims, any Tierney Bordeaux, Monaco, any Dijon, and Leon, any Angers. These are games coming up over the weekend.
Yeah.
Why you be at the by in the 90s, Arsenal Soccer Club had a player called David Dix. When he was injured, the newspaper wrote Arsenal to play without Dix. The coach was upset, so the newspaper changed the headline to read Arsenal to play with Dix out. A record number of women attended the match.
The women love Dix.
Inti ade ntina ya amoka se Chelsea ya maku no. Arsenal ya kaka say Arsenal to play with Dix out.
Say London, Chelsea won a bad game no. Na say
there be Chelsea fan game over Arsenal.
Now they say number
no. Arsenal man.
Agreed. Why would they come? If I'm personal, they would have been coming all the time. Arsenal man dey am
Chelsea man massa.
Mote Dix na London to London. Jamamba Arsenal for.
Arsenal for man kwa.
So it's Dix and bomb then. They stay home. They stay home. Say Dix and bar where
Dix and bar.
London to London. Chelsea won kwani
Arsenal.
Once they head Dix, they are all happy.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.9 of Pabosi Usini. Manu, so
Ghana, person more Ghana, round of 16. So
yeah, Kotoko,
yeah, Super Clash. You know say about Super Clash.
Kotoko has.
Yeah.
Sentina mi Jaimao.
I said, when you say classic so.
Yeah, I said it already.
Oh, okay.
Barcelona, any Real Madrid.
Pardon me, I was thinking
3 o'clock.
Now me share breast. Yeah, way no.
Oh, share
breast.
Breast fixture, me na make it me say o can Ghana.
No, me say forgive me. What can na me so me share breast? Ye fixtures any how you bet me about. When say last time you bought draw, you any prepare draw. No, you've been playing a lot of draws. You've been playing a lot of draws these days. I say until me anticipate classic.
Okay, other my Ghana fixtures.
Yeah, 3 p.m. came a round of 16. I now mobile matches in here. It was one draw 11 wonders. Never first, and I mean, I'm on a mobile home in Afghanistan.
And only a day competition. Let them know
where Premier League, Ghana Premier League 2021 season. The about round of 19 in the year boy. Me and my mom leg table, leg standings.
Yeah, for 9 minutes. Yeah, I was serious. By 11, you get to the focal point.
11 wonders. Ashanti Kotoko, Hearts of Folk, Liberty, Elmina.
Kotoko has time no
3 p.m. It's much is in
no Fabraha.
Oh, Ghana, I say 11 a.m.
Sorry, you say yet American. To cut 3 p.m. I'll be a jump say.
I say the 11 a.m.
11 a.m. American Eastern Standard Time, and then 3 p.m. Ghana time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And also it's 10 a.m. Central Time. Yeah, first game no on the lesson. Ninya same time. It was one drafts and 11 wonders bebo. Now Liberty Professionals, any Elmina Sharks. Eduana Stars, any King Pfizer. I should say sorry. Mon fan chemi.
Ade. Wrong fish and Alabama.
Yeah, mon fan chemi. Yeah, Ashanti Gold ni Hearts mom never bo. Mon fan chemi. Mon fan chemi.
Yes, Henry Tasso de acho.
Mon fan chemi. Nti Ashanti Gold and Hearts of Folk mom never bo. And a Liberty, Alien ni Elmina Sharks. Eduana Stars, any King Pfizer. Kotoko Momne Brekum Chelsea.
Kotoko. After Kotoko she became 4-0.
Exactly.
How many Brekum? They are Chelsea. Playing home this time or away?
Kotoko home.
Kotoko home. Now no muko away.
They'll be on home.
Oh, okay.
Sarri's also on home.
Okay. 4-0, but coach in still he's not happy.
I didn't
Mariano Barreto said they could have won the match 9-0, 8 or 9. And I like a coach who is not content because we have another place in question.
I agree. Into allies any Karela, Legon Cities, any Great Olympics, more of an Accra derby. Mediama, any Dreams FC. Na Wafa.
Nkamena mkokanya oni me body na me hu
Wafa me wa de be officer born bro.
Spelling sometimes is different from the pronunciation.
Tini Wafa.
Wafa.
I don't say Wafa.
Because wafa.
And I didn't know cocoa, no cocoa.
Masa.
Cocoa and cocoa.
Can you go on?
Woka Accra na say Accra.
Can you move on?
No, on Friday open infantry.
Wafa. Anya wafa.
I didn't and the Accra, and Accra. Accra. ACCRA Accra.
You can't say wafa, or spelling the same. Spelling wafa.
Wafa. WAFER. Wafa.
No.
Wafa.
How is that wafa?
Manglan phone number.
Now wafa.
Wafa. Mama see wafa. English say wafa.
Wafa ya okay. Who can wafa no? And also best spelling the same.
Wafa. WAFA. Then here then Wafa WAAFA. Wafa.
Nya wafa. Is it wafa? And can wa. You see, you are trying to justify.
Let me say.
Oh, they kick a fish.
ACCRA. Yeah, the Accra.
Nya Accra.
Na then.
Accra.
I don't know Accra.
Unim say Worcester. Some states. Only omo kasana so omo niya. Omo kan Worcester.
Yeah, for Leicester na dey nyama.
Worcester, yeah.
But some say Worcester so WOOSTER.
Yeah.
Worcester. Mu dey metable bi say Worcester on can born who.
Until I make us a
say Worcester.
Manucho, unim dada. Why are you playing the devil's advocate? You know sometimes
we
cry the spelling on the pronunciationokrako. There are some words spelling on the pronunciation
different. Wafa
yanko
Wafa
ne honorable.
Oh, Wafa ne Bechem United.
Omo for near the hands of Kotoko.
Exactly, they have another one. See, quickly mami any because interruptions and well. Ebusuando has 11 wonders. Ashanti Gold versus Hearts of Folk. Liberty Professionals against Elmina Sharks. Eduana Stars against Ken Pfizer. Asante Kotoko against Brecum Chelsea. Inter Allies against Karela FC. Legon Cities against Great Olympics. Mediama against Dreams. Wafa against Bechem United.
Eric Kwacho hine dem so what turn adwene o.
Men turn adwene.
Manucho, I will take yours.
Exactly. Wafa. No, Wafa. Wafa.
Hey Eric, ndi say awu Manucho no wayi me amasa no.
Yeah, you ma onim say mechanic credit. WAFA dey Wafa. WAFA. Wafa.
Enya Wafa.
Na Wafa dey, I mean, na kabro.
Okay, so be my league standings no. Yes, Kotoko that third. Now no share that dey Koto fourth. I don't know yes.
Oh no, me can say that third has the fourth.
Okay, but no, who can say has that third?
No, has
or reverse no.
No problem.
He can league standings no.
Karela, Great Olympics.
And that first. Ghana
games.
League no.
Exactly.
Olimashi.
Exactly.
Gbogbo.
They are lost.
Sumi. Agbozue. Rosalinda. Nkonson. Obeyeye.
Oli Trump. Oli impeachment.
Wow.
Me dem make America win.
Oli Timiji League na.
Oli stimulus package.
So Olympics it me agi Ghana League na kameni beje rough. Kameni beje rough.
Yeah, but it stands to
say on a glad na wako on.
Yeah, wako team.
He's making waves. He's having a fantastic season.
Yes. Just that Ebuboso Olympics 18 games no.
Nkeka games no the points na your time in
yeah, na Karela 32.
Olympics with another first or 18
games on about 33 points.
33 points.
Yeah.
Second
Karela 32.
38 just a point.
Exactly. Asante Kotoko 31.
Hey,
Hearts of Folk.
And if between 30. The top between the top and the fourth, just 3 this weekend can change the league table.
Everything can change.
Wow.
We should go difference and so ben until all it takes is just a game, then you'll be off color.
Until 1 to 4 no. Oli 33, yes. Karela 32,
yes.
Kotoko 31,
yes.
Has 30.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now Dreams 27.
Oh, they feel
yes. Top
4. Europe you never buy about top 4.
Yes, exactly.
Top 4 here.
Exactly. Until also no more distinguish on Kai some miles below. It makes Ghana Premier League. I think for the first time they're very competitive. In championship no crowd so more depa Division 1. More depa.
Just omunya referees ne bro.
Exactly. There are lots of negativity surrounding it, but it doesn't take it away. say I mean we will improve but ya chedo do ya che
Nana Boateng say Kotoko please minim de na the ball be brave to minim de na our party say Kotoko for nsha na
yeah
Nana Boateng Kotoko ni pa ekuno
exactly
the blood utwana the blood
you red
Kotoko nkwa obi a blood you red but he bleeds Kotoko
yeah even the rainbow yeah
Eric is Eric a rainbow
yeah
Eric a rainbow
Kotoko ne has omo yard then it makes the league beautiful and interesting.
And I like omo positions this year no crunch time let's clutch time you finish it
yes
who wins who has the energy to finish on
so
top of the league.
Say, I think Kotoko Soja no it makes it more beautiful.
Yeah
for now.
Okay, it's almost 11 a.m. and Hona DC na yenya 2 solid hours. Eddie didn't come about Ghana. If it's a recopim say bebo don kono, you be di Ghana home come busua. You be more political tidbit in some people of Ghana. But then we have a focal point. The focal point of today's show. You bebo audio be na we ti audio no you are na ya chere ya dwen. Na so wa chere wa dwen. Ebi mu se Ghana enye yi. Ebi mu abamabu o Ghana ho. But Manucho say we have choices to make in the motivational message. Optimism is part of the choices. You want to make. And he said, ne, who make key choice? Be careful about what choice you make. Optimism should be part. Ghana be ye. Manucho be catchero. Say, first need they not see any ye. But he say they were mama na sasana.
Yeah, no, I mean, a glimmer of hope. I agree with you, but I mean a glimmer of hope. But no crap, I'm losing it.
No, don't lose it.
I'm losing it.
Once you get that glimmer of hope, no.
Glimmer of
don't
hope,
lose it.
Sam Jatajo Jumbeka some when this in multi parliament one man. It is taking something away again.
That is why you and myself are sitting
here.
Yes. Unity Radio 103.9. There's like I say, Danko African Market and Wholesale. Yes. Danko African Market and Wholesale.
AK Kankaliba. Danko African
Kankaliba idea wa mama for say amount for to Kankaliba no abusua de ntia ya na yes an say hahama pure herbs ya dry ukwa no akoto bi no ano na wanom hwe krom ha nuane blood pressure ne nyoma na wa na too much. I'll be honest with you the way anano na menim papa madam fu bi dingo wonim say papa bi na Manucho ne yes wanya 90 something and no aware.
Yes.
Oba young girl.
Be 27.
Yeah, me wa damfo bi amemfa ne din to ya.
Yes.
Okohu papa no kwaje hahama.
Exactly.
So, Africa no. Anano audio bi amede bro so tie o se broni ema yen ya dwena ye se ade bi a yen ye wo no enye. Sa na kwasi broni ye na ade. O se wo de no no aton ne de na ye den. E de amount.
Yes.
Inro nyina afri hahama ni nuyam ni nunsinimu na eba kane no na ye nananom a na ene omunya yaresa bi obi timi tena kurase saa se kan twa no hospital on ko bi da ye se tetanus wo ho ba ono no mami nka ne tetanus na Ghana for ase onim say me ba krom ha me call hospital doctor bi za me say na me hu ade kro
me kan I start me hu analyze your tetanus
me say wow. Yeah, America for no.
Should be silent.
Me see, yeah, Ghana, you can't tetanus.
Yeah.
No, me tetanus. The way we say can.
You are tetanus version.
That's maza. And so mo better na yo mo ha bi ade twa me kasa na me ne papa kwa afum. Say ade twa wa me refidua ne din. Otwa
a champion.
No nya a champion dey say chiri aneba. No mo nua bi hama bi ade twa wa na wa tibi say. No wa pusa anaso wa say ya no grind na odi nsuo kakra am say nunum kakra ya atwa fresh no dey asum uti say show so kofi ano mo e de adurata so no mo de ayi ya na asa ade we na say di nkutu utimi di nkutu tas na de empompo na de tas fence sa di abrochia say ni po
I say shabata no ti
no nkutu no ya shaba ba ye wo ade bi a ne fifi wa fichire ni dan ho a threat is a tracy into the
I say leave no
odi nkutu leave by threat odi nkutu ni so na odi atare
pompo na
na ebi o how the two odi e ka hit kakra bi na emre na dia
na nani we
quick this and ne wo neoma ofi by e ba ha and I say a ton
just a kind of it fits into our topic.
Say you
you've been convinced
it fits into the topic we are talking about today.
Italian show now she made in Ashanti
and those are critics dictionary ama Dixon okay say Dixon Webster make I say you Webster ni free na you misa baby Dixon free
Dixon
Kokofu dictionary
exactly
ye localize ye nyoma na ye ngi enzo ye nyema ni eno nti na e kanfo sa kan kalaba no ni African herbs dia ma odi okwa abusuan ha enuane a yedi no even if you are not sick you need to sometimes take herbs onno ahamani bi na wanom te said you open Kenya tea nom no those things help cleanse up the system na aboa so ntina manu chundi kan kalaba no ho agora
kan kalaba de
o ti se o kan ho asem
me royal de royal so nom pipa actually e boa no
maza se say ye no an ye no so boy ye pa in the furniture Danko African marketing wholesale but Danko ewo 785 Main Street ubenya Ghana ubenya Cote d'Ivoire Liberia Cameroon Mali Senegal South Africa aduani bia wa Africa bia and I always tell you say omo ntwan no bia kofa ba no maji bia ton omo na kofa ba no ma supply manfo bi nti bo no nso de da form and the good thing say bibia o part of Africa bia no ubenya bia to ho bobolo cassava paste ho asa na make bi ho Kenya tea na for healthy lifestyle ubenya bia nom bamboo leaves minim se ne wa ibi okra friend bamboo leaves enye ehona na me kwa bamboo leaves say no it too fever
exactly
so you be a fever hawa uko Danko African market also pe bamboo leaves ubenya bi na kankale ba no de herbal tea tea na te say onum Kenya for tea no we Liberian tea natural tea fi Cote d'Ivoire we Ivorian tea me say Liberian Ivorian tea a preventive blood pressure
exactly
so what blood pressure ko pebi nom to aso ko pebi na nom sa
yes to aso blood pressure
wa be di one dance a time will come ubunza fi blood pressure do na obeja nom 785 Main Street ho na obi hu Danko African market and wholesale edu segment we so ane dey aseda kese Manabiam barbering salon yani open yesia ma store no ne bo ho so ube yuti amaka me se brother new Nabiam he say salon aye super ultra modern brand be yuti no ani munya fe na bibia nkoso mfama Nabiam so eta echi ene di sa segment we enso edi ebrona enika sam say I see walk-ins welcome as well as you can book an appointment or call and make an appointment our friend Nabiama obeyu fe 978-235-235-3348 978-235-3348 call and make your appointment na go get your haircut cause nyama ukrum this weekend na wanim na hona bibia nkonkan emfa emma Nabiam eta echi sanso ene de aseda PCA emma aye KM Rough say wasi dina opesa obo dinosaur so Ghana me ba cho farmer KM Rough Roofing na omo dinosaur emma sisi obo adwuma yie pa obia genatum KM Rough enti yeda na yada emfa nkomo bi na nchanse no so per 0.45 na yakoma 0.35 na yajusi ka kese coating no nye papa any 10 years na nchanse red na so nyina ashase epepa Fred KM Rough na ninkasa 0549 315774 Ghana number no oba na the code na di animu 0549 315774 na eni omunkasa na omusu tumi mo no mo dan so ma na bibia nkonkan Rough G Man Driving School so far Jimai say men kan tell say we Ghana ni ba now pese ye driver's license mawa only problem ni nyina ni say brane bi hu Rough G Man Driving School oye Ghana ni ba mapa sofo watena Germany watena France watena Holland ana watena Germany ho nyina no adwuma ya American oye bi ho nti obroni beka say experience ade a ode swimming he swims with the experience of teaching driving and until we Ghana ni kra the advantage you have is say papa what twi what nkran what yanguna what Hausa every language in Ghana G-man ete utini dina speaks volumes G-man so enti ko na ehunu we Ghana ni ampanimfo ni titiru a ebia brofo no edi man odi kurum kasa be kyerɛw bibia sese ohu na wakopa ase on sohwe no na waje license eno no nkasa 774329327 774329327 7271. I'll say so about college in Swa. Now per se unya licenses in term now didn't to so bra. Or your program be a friend junior operator certification. There be a mekasa often we have to plan for our kids. Akola nu sana o school na e bi asisi ano o sua de no. Now we prepare the future man. Unya no license na ordinary to insurance so e be kosoro kakra it's okay. Said the akola no be setting on a good footing. Now no so starting a life. Nti KM Raf Elboy no na Raf G-man so etaichi. Or say Fabra for man bra well mun so bra no your license man 7743293271 7743293271 enmeko 9 na sa segment we almost so asne KM Raf G-man Danko African Market and so etaichi said ye kan no na edi dwumadi edi bro Manu.
Yes.
Quickly,
yes.
Let's take a glance at stories at what Ghana. Maybe also now boning na. Ura friend said Ben Efson. Ura and Kaunya. Ura friend said. Okay. Ura friend said Ben Efson say Northerners will soon know their true status in NPP in 2024. Ni yina no ye. Wa winim chairman sabunso asema okokan no. And I'm Ben Efson poster. Or say Northerners who have supported NPP are more expected Baumia to be made the flag bearer no 2024 or mu position in the party. Now to us said Osusu said Enyadia Baumia Beba. Ben Efson, who was speaking in an interview on Accra based Joy FM, said if NPP settles for another Akan, there is going to be that feeling from persons from the northern regions who have been voting for the NPP that the NPP uses and dumps them, especially when the late Aliu Mahama, may he so rest in peace, got less than 7% in the 2007 presidential race of the NPP. So that could lead the people to think that they only use them for votes, and judging from the 2020, the northern regions gave the NPP quite a fair number of seats. And in summer, Ura friend said Ben Efson, so that is point number 1. Point number 2. Osofu bia your friend will say a prophet Benjamin Anaya or say to you. I am as of same way but Aba news. Say Mahama will win election 2024 if Akufo-Addo does not step down for Baumia. Now, General Overseer of Yehovah Beye Prayer Ministry, Prophet Benjamin Anaya Osei-Tutu has prophesied that the only way the NPP can break the 8-year presidential tradition is for President Akufo-Addo to resign a year or 6 months to his end of term and hand over to his vice Baumia. Or say a kwanya MPP betumi afa so breaki 8 year na so be break no #break the 8 no say Nanado onim say rumors so cause Ghana. What is a rumor no? Yeah, it says Nanado a plan is obeji mama Baumia maybe a year. Obeka sa fidi wanyi nti wontimi nto aso nti resign na Baumia to aso na
automatic
yeah now che say ono beto aso say de Mahama ye no na no na sofu Benjamin Anaya Osei-Tutu say President Akufo-Addo anye saa na one step down ma Baumia MPP ebelusu elections
to a prophetic and a prediction
and the media zemi jama na asemo ntia no so ene de prophet no so ede ababetu edwa eno efri ho so a the next story nipa a friend so okay Dr. Kofi Amoah
Obi
can 2008 organizing
Citizen
local
Kofi,
organizing committee chairman Citizen Kofi Amoah or see Ghana problem now Citizen Kofi's problem with President Akufo-Addo's reckless borrowing. Unzo on the body pan Akufo-Addo. Me ya na like people like this. Who penny panas and bad or ya de nya can't channel. Or see Ghana problem. Bosia Bobby Briba yebo. Now Dr. Kofi Amoah, popularly known as Citizen Kofi, says he has a problem with the flyover in bit of the construction of the Obechibi Lamte interchange project. Did the project create enough multiplier effect on the economy? Did that project create enough workers who are now earning salaries, who are now paying taxes? Into a see a kojisika ne de abeye kwan 6 months 3 months effect bi amba na asa ya jiska fan kriti permanent jobs and for mass citizens. And what time sikano so agent say reckless. Your boss be akushi bosia your bo project be din sikano now your marshal. At the end of the day, Bosiano yakwaji 2 billion. Yes, ye dia be hwan interchange. 6 months na sika na ko. By a Bosian ye use Bosian ye judiciously. And ye di create permanent jobs. Our minimum mam timamufua. Anka economy no. Na anya adia offer say effect. Yeah. Or nya effect no. Inti Dr. Kofi Amu anso dia or dia betudwa no. Moving on, Kaswa Medana Sama Yakano update Abba and he said 2 more suspects have been arrested by the police. Now 2 more suspects have been arrested by the Ghana Police Service in connection with the gruesome murder of a 10-year-old boy at Coca-Cola near the Great Lamte Mills School in Kaswa. Now the 2 suspects identified as Charity. Eka Charity and not just Oba. No boy. Say krum had the obo ani be me dia oba tim fa be mafa. Like ye krum di ndu sa. Inti Charity and a Desmond Ejay. Wow. Inti suspect ni mienu a say police akwa are being both investigated by the Criminal Investigative Department CID for the offense of abatement to commit a crime and to wit murder. Inti say police for run now say they should up their game. Or match suspect mienu. Charity and a Desmond Ejay. Say almost ya charge investigations no go so ahead koso na eno so eno no na sa Kaswa ho ano ena Kaswa resident Amanase nze ho na yesi obi wo ho a oye juju maami bi now some residents of Amanase in the eastern region attempted burning a shrine belonging to a traditional priestess who has been linked to a recent killing of an 11-year-old boy by 2 teenagers in Kaswa. Now, the intervention of the police in Suhum foiled arson attempt. The angry residents, mostly made up of youth, were led by the regent of Amanase. They marched up the shrine on Friday in anger following the arrest of the priestess and another accomplice in the area on Wednesday. Charity no. And the region of Sabarima Obenefo Ado Ejikum issued a 3-day ultimatum to Inspector General Police to furnish them with the update of the arrest made. Omusi Ghana de nim yachini ibu hu na akwa ntomso mama police 3 days. So man ti omunka de ombe na ombe nti no nti eno no wo Suhum area ho ena Amanase ho na saa asem we nso ene eko siye na chese eno nso ede a ababeto edwa obiribo ahen eno dey say a candidate oye ne interview last week NPP Deputy General Secretary obi dey story obiribo ahen ICE NPP General Secretary sport NTCC eno nso eno no obiribo ahen say obeko akopre MPP General Secretary why vice ache
appointed so you appointed said to call for an elected position as a Gensec as Gensec yes
Gensec General Secretary
of the ruling MPP party.
Yep. Lawyer Bakwa or Ghana ono so a friend of lawyer Stephen Kingsley I think it's Barnier or a member of communication team of the NDC now contribute to a morning show to say the or Peace FM so platform Jumedi and another case show no and what they are to just say NDC ni abaye wadwin say obe contest former President Mahama wa how because obakra enya ade abeden obenya obedin kunim nti don't waste your time to even contest ono nasma or de ababetu edwa and so no nti osi obi obaba bia obedin kunim NPP chairman dissents heavily on Osechi Mensah over non-account flag bearer comment. Our reference said Dennis Amfo Sefa or a Tema West constituency chairman of NPP. Now Akika Najuna Che Mensah Bonsu pass in fact Che Mensah Bonsu Sama Okikano inwardly I know I have the competence to lead the party, but it is wise that after 2 accounts na small kind
yes okotino
and I know okotino now we need FM me minti jumedie so and now can say onim de nti achievements abonso to the directive from executives of the party said the rana will come
yes
na say mo say a party say local member bi ne koye ya anka ye beka se wabumra so then suspend no who majority leader enye emra no keke ne wabu wasan aye tribalistic and then of course ethnic what I mean ethnocentric or ethnocratic or whatever and also edian nti wakeke bia kire no papa o say chairman sabunso gu party nanim ase wan fa ni die so ama party mpanifo na ono as a leader of party no comment no make here no the most distasteful comment penity say chairman sabunso ebetumi ameki nti ano ne tema west tema eastern tema west chairman of NPP also oka communication team honti yeah okotena we program no so ono so asema Neat FM and also a coco can sa no and so stories now do so no on tuning na down kakra alright friend say Sampine so kai Sampine
very well
or say omo yi aka movie no ye kan radio ni TV nti SSC ye de ani si omo yi movies no so na o ka kire omo yi movie producers ni say movie bia Ghana fo be yi bia just ye focus on ye center on juju obi abrabom ye di no be ye o movie ni mu a juju obi ehia no be ye ya juju obi ye no obi person say na juju obi ehia no person onya sika juju enti saa de na Ghana fo nso ye no movie producers ni ye no ye refi say no so e ka ho bi e na essay ye youth no a etwe mobru no nyina adwen akoso say ebenya sika aje say juju and ama ye kunkum amanfo emba nti Sampine say movie producers no they should desist from showing juju scenes ewo movie mu eno any caller Sampine enso so ameki na eno so edie eno no there are so many stories but I think say we can do with the yenye say ebiba na a breaking news na I was say ye can kwan bia so ebema no so mwati nti manu we ye o de synopsis abeka quick na afi ya behwe the focal point of today's program. Are we our own enemies?
I think the first one has to do with beneficent in poster or can say not necessarily to know their true level after people for call where listen to what he said. I mean, he's working as the scientific researcher, why and all they can, but I personally think it's an unfortunate one coming from someone like him. Although maybe but he takes inspiration from what Oseche Mensah Bonsu said, because Oseche Mensah Bonsu, a leading member, a ranking member of MPP. I mean, he bought positions in MPP, he bought first fiver, he will have a stake in there in terms of everything. Now, for him to make that huge pronouncement, he as a poster decided to also double into that one, but to say that not since being on true level, what happened to Aliu Muhammad Niadian, I think that Honorable Benaye gave us a better way of explaining these things. That at the end of the day, should we be focusing as a country on competence who can really push us forward and answer where the person is coming from? Demography should rather be staked there. Chromasia yet 50 states. We are there, brighten your corner and come to the fore and lead the whole nation. But he plays a whole idea of ethnic card, say not say no. I think it's an unfortunate one for him to also really enter those spaces in a day. Say Aliu Muhammad just 7% into a sheni about me to make those ones in a day. I'm thinking that it's an unnecessary fight and people should quell it and start discussing who can better lead us than playing the ethnic card. Now, Nanado should hand over to Bawumia a year and 2 way. It's you see, I saw for there some of these things in your car, but you don't get it. I was trying to know in the story saying, I mean, a year chena and I said, Najunoka. Na Najunoka, so ya munji so for Nisinche, need to me address the person because Oka crisis just not anointed. But who does that? Says you see, Ghana for sometimes people thinking that they are smarter, they can outsmart everybody. I can confidently tell you that if Akufo-Addo tries this thing, and people will lose. Ghana for who say at least that means it's a trick. They are playing tricks on us. genuinely the man can get sick, or he might not be able to continue as a president. I'm not saying it is not possible. They can even pass on at any time. But for somebody to say that the only way to break the 8-year junction, he must pretend he can't continue for Baumia to take over. Now Baumia to mean 1 year to market himself and get the presidency. This is not what you are looking at. Let your good works keep you in there, so that Kofobeka can say, you know what, you've done a lot of projects and we want you to continue. But to hear some of these things that this is what MPP should be thinking of doing if they want to retain power, I want to see how workable it can be. I'm just one Ghanaian, but I will see through the small screen quickly and make some bad decision against them. He should try to make Ghana a better place. Then people will know that, you know what, this blueprint is very beautiful. Let's continue for another 8 so that we get things well and done. But tricks for presidency there, I don't agree. Now, Citizen Kofi on reckless borrowing, I don't think he said anything new. And sometimes when I hear 4 more, I begin to it's strange to me, because these are the very things, especially Baumia campaign for MPP to come to power, and the president too, that we are reckless. You see, but you see, and I say brofo. The opposite you just introduce one word, then it makes it it neutralizes us. Or because just a borrowing there, it's okay, but reckless in papa. But if you listen to the man on Good Evening Ghana, he's a well-made man. I mean, he's well-made. If you read about him, and you listen to him, you understand why he's a very astute man. Just that sometimes information flow in boom, but doesn't take away the substance of what he said. That's he can crab bar. He might see a loan from Chinese for say babe a near the Chinese firm too with Chinese workers. How do we benefit? I say winning a dance now when you can be bet you see dino. That one for Monia, another come outsider.
I will come back to the topic we discussed. Sometimes, enemies.
Oh, it is true.
The attitude,
we quickly use the word hater, enemy too much. Like you can slave trade crown. We say we did not sell ourselves, we sold our enemies. Then you hear that, or who say, okay, me as Antina, me che, shame me cotton, man, me enemies, my tanful. That's the mindset, say, or no people. Where they don't want to build their fellow Ghanaians to also get to that level. Citizen Kofi is saying that is where he has a problem. Say Yakof Jessica near the bear moto with my motorway near the Ankenya Bonnet, but a mom be near Chinese for me a British for movie. I'm back. You see, that's what they do.
Not ordinary Ghanaian net to your tax.
Yes,
and interest.
And yet I didn't say sustainable. Motorway into Biakon Chrome. What is an how do they build their capacity so that they can continue doing it? One man will be introduced, okay, so when you enemy the capacity is not in Ghana. Then he said that so you can go into JVs, joint ventures. Say idea we know, okay, Ghana for here, but for Ghanaian farm within the 1 or 2 projects, not Ghana for here, then we begin to do our things. America has a for farmer. Ghana, you have to convince them beyond reasonable doubt that no American can pound fufu before they will give a Ghanaian green card say better than a Ghanaian company. That is what they do. So they make sure that they be a country first, citizens first. But yeah, the end of the day, it's always the opposite. You know, Jessica, they be upon strengths, no more mind conditions, now affecting as a country. So I think that he's closer to power. What better now TV is working. But beyond that, to talk to the presidency, powers that be that, you know what? Let's find a way to build capacity for our local people. No, no business don't thrive it. But yeah, no, reckless borrowing. Yeah. Debt to GDP near the end. You can't be bruja very, very high.
Okay. We
are borrowing more than yet to me budget. Now about 60%, yes, the borrowing here, the support. Who does that? Now, Mr.
Who does that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ghana does that.
Yeah, exactly. So rhetorically, maybe I say, we a company we wouldn't say at the end of the day you been 100 cedis as Sikeba. Now why your budget so Unity Radio best spend 500 you work out 400 abesoso that ben because you say 400 then you become a slave to the master all the time. So I think it's a call in the right direction that we need to. It spoke about agriculture near the end. It looks like your fertile land. I will give you Putin even says similar things. Say land in this guy war like Africa should be able to feed the whole world times 2. But it looks like a company idea in South Africa now. Would be idea what China fifi. Near the chroma so baby a plant crop wunya. Ghana for us so munya company toast in the easy. But it will feature Ghana. Wouldn't bunch share on within 3 months now 2. But still we are a hungry bunch. Then 2 more suspects arrested. I think that I read the story too. I don't know why the police are giving it in snippets. Say, the reason behind say arrest them, fine, is good. We are picking them up for questioning, but I think that it's a bit too information flow here too quick and too early. It doesn't allow space for proper investigation. Because if assuming that I know Charity, now me can one say I Charity, what do? I run away. But
release it,
start dealing with that proper stories in at the end of the year. Fetish priest and Susanna Mehuye said she's been linked to the whole murder. Say, but enough information.
So only Charity now, no see the for there.
I'm not sure she's the Charity.
Oh, so she's a different person.
I'm not so sure. I'm reading the almost say fetish priestess link with the murder of the. Yes. Yeah. Near the so more link it near the. But remember the end say. It's just like names have been thrown out there without proper way. I'm not saying it's wrong. Maybe they want to inform, but when you are informing, I say, I can say my update. It comes with a bit of information leading to. But when there some pleasing because you read it. Oh, a suspect arrested. You got a kind story, has been linked to the murder and has been arrested. And also, I think it's information flow near scanty. Either they shut up here and do proper investigation and come out with a finding. Oh, they don't talk about it. I mean, I'm not too pleased with some of these things. You are rather giving them lead. Say at the end, say a whole syndicator. They will now beginning to take their legs off the seats one by one. We realize, you go and meet only white sand over there. You proper diagnosis of the issue. So the police should, the CID should stay calm. In that time, our West Chairman, Okache said Chairman Saboswe. I don't think he said anything that you've not said yet. Very early days yet. Now he said, "I'm man acquire say." Division naba or say Chairman Sabus Wakasi. Who got some radio no bonnet chair, then they will be like, oh, then war wadring. Amonswa, I am modern also. They decided to shut up. I think I said, when once I start to say, Chairman, I'm saying, wow, let me listen well. Freddie Blair and I say, we then realize that I'm a West constituency chairman. On there is a communication member.
Why they don't run no big because besides why is Freddie Blair and John Bodu
not talking?
Why? And almost more nationwide tour.
To do what?
3 days nationwide tour to 5 regions.
Obiaka say a campaign for
campaign for re-election.
They are going to
because
the inwardness, selfishness is getting too high. Mama, huge directive, strong statement. A lady member has said this. You shut up about it. I've always said that Adibon, my friend, is self-destructing button. When we get to a point that people feel too powerful and there is nobody in the house to calm them down, it's our problems we never. Because some way unita. You believe in the rule of law and authority. And once the man said this, now I'm calling to order. Mark who the crisis meeting that this is not what you want to encourage. But unfortunately, the man is still going around. Your friend not granting interviews. You be son not church and argue. Oh, now I can demand I can silent chairman ponko advice. Now when they two you are arming your opponent, and you are setting people up to have problems eventually if an Ashanti or an Akan wins the presidency. Then you're expecting the North, what catch your North for and say, hey, you are being indicted, you are being cheated into men yet. And yes, I'm sure if when soon win here, Baumia gets to winner, Obisu to Ashanti region, he'll be like, no, it was not fought on merit. They disqualified my preferred candidate because of where he's coming from. Into me, Santina could do one man, Kebe decided the baby. I think whatever has happened, or say Chairman Sabonso. So per party in the year. Either he comes to say he's not talking anymore, he apologizes for saying that, or he doesn't talk again. Because he's trying to justify every day, may justify, no. You are bringing the cracks. Posters have not telling nothing that shine your eye. But over the years, they love the status quo. Things were happening right, but Umia rise here do. Uncle fighting on ya. But say we say no, you go 2 there, you go 2-1, and I said I think it was an unfortunate one. And my West MP, the chairman, couldn't have told him any better that. It was very distasteful for him to make those huge pronouncements. Now, Sampai made Jenna Semni di pap. Me say, Kumawood movies may jashe. For now, they show me yes best simple. But the truth is that most of their movies is about Biako Drosu or Koji Sika. They will tell you that finally maybe there's a God factor and maybe save this situation. But what if Akwalana and Shem could do that part of the story? Is that the person's crime? Say what you believe, say yembo dia, ye say. That is all that you hear all the time. Near Mpama, near Paobi, near we export all, we've thrown all our cultural ethics to the backbench. In a movies now, so say we show TV so ye movie now, that's often so we have a and you see the smartness.
Okay, Manu Mami Semenya special guest and then I should show no so na din komo kakra bia. Na we are Mabana Watoaso. Hi, Unity Radio 103.9. Kaisa Manu Community Radio in Ghana is speaking the show. Mamo show Facebook, YouTube, United Mars, and of course those listening to us on our frequency modulation 103.9. You can also download our app on Play Store, Unity Radio Worcester. Yahasa and Sabe to me aka Honorable Edward Enin, former Obuasi NPP MP Ewa Humana. So with regards to Speaker of Leader of Parliament Chairman Sabusu Nsema Okan no Honorable Oti Anka Yamau Achifi America himself by this time the Ghana ye we mama how
aya de yabo de ya and ya check omo e de champion ni
na Obuasi Boko
ya me da ma be Obuasi ko na America se ba Easter no na eja minyankoi.
Oh, now umpesu asote saying nyoma ekosen.
Oh, me the also my pre-parliament since 2017.
17, yeah.
Then me call 2004 for time no. And the actually more bedu baby yeah so yeah James kakra mama for so yebi. But me no hana be free no. Me taba if I have for like by 10 days ni. How the boko said it was on the COVID na ejija no makakra.
Now, Honorable, the entire phone, anyway, Unity Radio 103.9, our United States of America, Kure Free Worcester Money Afro, Yada say a tone suffer na waji so ni bidin komo.
Oh, Mr. Dawson, na Worcester there. Massachusetts, they call Fogu, papa.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, we go Fogu, Hopana, my wall. The bagger, me no. I first lemon star for him.
Oh, lemon star, yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll ban wa how ti o munyi
Oh, that you 12 years with Ghana.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Now, Honorable, you let out for near Bonko. Monano Paya Sha said the free speaker of why do I keep saying speaker? Leader of Parliament. Chairman Bonsu majority leader and some of the two Akofa and Sembi Braba will be a chair. I listened to your interview with Kesben FM yesterday and I decided to call you Nayanti also perspective. Sir, it will be unwise, sir MPP Monday Akan Ebeba for 2024. What's your take? How did you feel statement like this coming from party no leader in parliament and your personal opinion?
Yeah, thank you very much. I have to make sure with you for Mutionya. Now, Mark say, me name American politicians the way they behave there. It is recently named Trump, yeah, no, maybe another African, the Africa, yeah, condemn him so on so ye Now, Africa politics, no, and America, then the Nanka difference won't and yet Trump and Cambodia and himself when the issue I'm watching and who says I'm more tip from grass. But this is a Roma. You buy the baby, I'm there, a dignity, no, as a back. Now, Africa, politicians in Africa, including me, may catch and go for the politician page now from Africa. Now, I specific to Ghana, Mewaha. There. Who's a politician or can be own. Now, when you were doing here, when you better on what to politician be on Casapa. All Casano interest your first before who are on interest. And you should never think that interest bear first before the interest. Any politician in Africa, especially Ghana, I'm in India and America. Sure, if I understand that. Before
we move on, tonight is a time now called Parliament to us in a campaign. No cabo assembly, I shall be any idea. We interest on the first before your constituents.
But politicians be our interest. Again, I can't mind over contest election. Is it not interest?
Yeah, interest, yeah.
If your interest should be positive interest, but majority are negative. The positive interest, if you want to be a member of Parliament so that when you respect, on our privilege to be, because that is also some kind of interest.
Yeah.
No interest is on the political career, which is negative interest. It's interest, they make my
yeah.
To be on the interest.
Negative
but
and positive.
Papa has a bonnet. Up to old papa now. Or Casano. If already say, MPP, NDC, since 1992, NDC, Democracy by Ghana, former NDC. William Rollins, NDC for no more smart. Rollins, no, obey of your voter. But who said, vote, no, at that time was based in voter region, all the northern region, and then central region follows.
Yeah.
And Sana, yeah, can have a save you area, no, what's the normal prayer because that's what's the one on Champa Momogibia, but that's the civil one at the Mahomo. If you are runs by no, I'll be a presidential candidate, no. Quickly, the vice was a call Kensen, a car, and no free central region. And then the Speaker of Parliament, D.F. Annam, was, I think, a Ga and Fanti. So you could tell that time not NDC or more than regions we must. Already, I run the people on that time of the bio. Also, called simple power vice, John Mahama. Or the Speaker of Parliament, Mrs. Banfo. Or also from central region. Must take it over. I'll go find the vice. Late Papa, vice president who he and Miss
Parkway, Miss Atta.
I want to get office central. Almost speaker was one Joe Ajaho.
Yeah.
From where?
Voter region, yeah.
Yes. Now we are John Sambay. Okafama, maybe for central region. Professor Mammy,
Nana Jane.
Nana Jane.
Yeah.
From central region. And I now no buy a speaker somebody. Now I almost speak on and you're from the north.
Yeah.
Babu. It's other than a party I want to compete. Or no there or point or ye and no mammy and say a year to every radio no any more vote there any problem. Then moment before I most votes can see every Ashanti and Eastern no and you go yeah hey and they say no you free account no no mother and it's going to attack most of your account party.
Yeah.
I can't go your account in Ghana no and majority only about 65%. And why do you run away from baby at the end of the time you are also the people want to do and the of course okay they account party now I can't phone you have someone to Obama can this in my power bill. So why do you run away from something which is positive for you? You probably know. So when you feel maybe I almost told that any problem. No more than target was all they say. Now what's wrong? Asante region, you're to a banana and this is over 600,000 votes. Also position me as I'm okay, or when you'll be over Asante region that never. But they still get votes from Asante region, they be vote to control. So it's not it's how I said, yeah, we are going to have it has a new juma because the Ashanti region, and the volume of post can see that, and so still, Omunya vote to the Ashanti region. Other regions, Omunya, stand MPP reality. We get the results from 1992. Everything that you say, your voting trend in your more votes from that can areas. Now, the Ashanti region, election, a clear 9 regions. You know, vote and regions, yeah, no. Ashanti region, vote, yeah, no, 9 regions, and 100,000 votes, actually. Now, people without Ashanti region, MPP can be MPP. They can't. And what is wrong with that? Who are you from? And you're not shaming Saboso. I mean, we experienced man. For no reason, nobody. Papa can't have the word to all. I have some power. This was shocking me. Me who the interest if you go for $1,000 provide presidential. Now provide. I want to get on that. I can't tell you for provide position. And MPP will believe in democracy. It should be an election because Aliu Mama was vice president for 4 times.
Yeah.
Who is that? No, open. I don't go for that. I want to say, Papa advice is the man call. People think that MPP is not a tradition. You are a conservative. I don't know why which woman I want to yeah, reward do. And then I do one. Sometimes now, then I do baby. I'm moving there. I didn't have to have a coach. You know, fasting we have. But but I'm happy that Ghana for I said that you only Jimmy for Yakwasiafo. And I go for my dream, Papa. Son of go for no more woman or Mumpers on Macassa. Then no record come on Macassa. The Guardian said that, Master, whether you like it or not, results, election results show that we are camp party. Me, I'm doing a challenge and then people very bold. But from Fragbella and Pride from a can region, on foot, but broke the area also. It has to be bold and happy that we are camp party. Because Apaya Tua, Central region, we are can, on the man NDC. What's the region? Sometimes on the man NDC. Bro, region, on the man NDC. They are all a can. I don't know what now I can't state regions who will lose to NDC. Me attended, but I go there. I will can. Now don't you know? Usuru, Abra Arrow. But Salamina because the window interest attached. Yes, I can say with you. They have them. I can. Now sometimes no. You go for some zone in the maybe you want to do all these things for things to be easier for someone. That's how I think.
Now, honorable, with your submission, I mean, Mr. Sir. Ujiri say OCNDC target mo account party and most more buy into it and with your submission you think some more
and then the honorable chairman was to get area let because I know Omaka fee and I made them say the co-position for 30 years. The Okofa, or my power, no, or ya can't, or ya something, yet go for. Yeah, another 8 years a year. And you the same I can hear free Istina. I also Abed Abba, what I really am my 8 years. No, you are I can't take you about, it's a really amount. Or me to the only support to know if they are constant about before. Almost the power amount. So again, who we a coach, now a good coach. Will you want to change this formula you are using? And yet, be putting the test. Will you ever? So, a coach, then you have been working, and now where the dinner, won't you musica, and now manage you among say Omono, man of the shine and the Tom in your car. Who by mistakes out there? Will be a sebi, Oma waiting for the Obia, who himself very and no never. I mean, it's so funny. I would just have, or not, I buy into it. Yeah, buy into it that, and I can't also, and yet you will, and yet you will, so I can, yes, a mono party, and yet you will, and your countries will be it's like that. It's so, and then you will.
Ute Unity Radio 1039, Yane Honorable Edward Enin, and a Casa former NPP MP for Obuasi, and I need income. Now, Honorable B, a baby, sir, Okasa, I say, I can't, and you will, a coach shouldn't change a winning team or a winning formula, no. And yes, sir, NPP Becca say, okay, ye candidate on merit, say, this is the most marketed candidate. This is the most competent candidate. This is the candidate I GDC about to me change the fortunes of Ghana, either than being a can or non-account.
That's perfect. I agree with you. That should be the way, not ethnicity way now. Yeah, Kono. It doesn't help anybody. The Ben NPP Statica said, hey, maybe I do the high and pay. If you see that until now, Senate here, you got election. Whoever wins, I'm out for now. I'm more glass, I'm not grassroots, I'm not for more. They know what people want. So they'll go and vote based on that line. Period. Baumia, Allah. But you don't just come and say things and be confusion about this. They say, baby, I'm out for both for sir. So the Ben entity, you're calling sir. They are calling the way you're better my power. And a more example, who fuck with the power, the magic power. And you please the one you acquire better your power, you go. You please get that better your power, you go. Period. I know where they say, campaign in a negative way against Obina or Obi gave it a time. I mean, we should condemn. This is something we should condemn. And to the other, we have to at time.
Now kasa about interest. In this sense, said now kasa be achievements abunzu. What is rumors is everywhere. Say last 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, there was a car be near friends of Baumia Nanimfoni down or Babonte because we nim and then this came out and people are trying to link that with this. And to said the every politician or Ghana before Bekasano. Now you been any interest in do you think sir interest being a bit pushy a whole majority leader in parliament to talk tribal politics?
Like maybe I've been in politics before and I'm still a politician. This is what my observation from politicians in Ghana especially. I'm out for interest in or sometimes or much now your calculation. The calculation they calculate, you might not know. If this will fit that they want the things that they say, oh, Alan time, and here Malanko, because Alanqua, the 4-1, Emma, I be a chance into Anqua. Now, and by that time, Alan, engineer, now we were afraid out. Now, chance a bit more. If you saw your calculation, but politicians there, you can't trust them much. They all have almost please, yes. A whole lot of things.
And the honorable Okrasa and trust over purpose, also a politician.
Maybe I tell me a politician, I may tell me a proposition. My minister, I'm in prayer. My deputy minister, I'm in prayer. Maybe the post I can pay national security. But the way I am, no, me Pesenka, in your position now, the Miami party for, I said, we did some who did what she has come and show me first. Now, if me change this in here, now I come, now Corona, come. Obia, we had the view, yet to me, is seeking the development. And not to me to on the position, Crowlman back. What the man part to have been back. Because I mute in my position. Now, may I the right. Now, the cat on my position that day. You see, most of the ministers, they don't have the boss. Or yeah, they're right. Now the boss can't that way. No, do it this way. Also, the appointment, the major president, or control to it. Me, I can never do that. So I will never go for that position. I can never. I would prefer to be a position. I electing me more control. Not the one that's been appointed. Never. Because that African, because there are certain things you feel is not right, but they can force you to do it, which is something I don't buy it.
I was talking to a friend yesterday about Ghana, and now when I make say Ghana, Ghana, you can't change them. Even if you go, they will change you. And I was. And I'm a catcher and say Martin Luther King and then because of a dream somebody had. He didn't even live to see that dream. But starting from baby, Martin Luther King had a dream and then a liberty tuntum for. And he say, see a better Ghana year. We don't need the entire population of 30-something million to change overnight. We need only a few percentage, only few people with the same mindset. What resistance?
The future is genuine people. Not that you see in Africa, most of appointments are given to bootlickers, concordance for loyalty, family. I don't know. You're wrong with crowd with Jamaica. You see, it's very sad. We are from this continent, but what can we do? We are also we are trying to lead the crusades. No. People classify you as to be a party of our own professor or side party. You see, that's the problem we are facing. Meanwhile, also now open our train to normal, but we are changing your common dinner. You're brainwashing the player, man. Papa now can go with you on the side party. Meanwhile, on beneficiary. Africa, try ya.
Honorable Mami Misa said, Freddie Blay and John Bodu at a statement by Bontain from the party's hierarchy. Say, Afena Nanado will win elections just 3-4 months into his new second term. Into a beya, Obia enjoy flag bearership, Semun Toho, Obia and Kanwa Sem Kopim say 11 months to time because of the new proposals. Are you surprised that they've been silent since Speaker came out with this boom?
Mother, go for it, and I'm going to make a show. And none of my catch no. Mother, what is your problem? Then go for me. As a shaman, now they control you. You know that? What did I say?
Inti chemu ye na yatie for na ntiase.
But just who go put position how Africa ha. Na yes kimuma now who control? And the Japan why? Obachem I'm running here juma. Yeah, that is why somebody like Pafoko Kwabri Japan were punished because of no dominant form. So we know we have sanction and also the amount of the pay papa no when you're there. No, African politics they need people they can control and move on. If you come and you are like me, or you are like Kwabri Japan money type ready. It is something we have to change, and some of us will fight for that. We will fight it. Now they tell you maybe I need a around the first window. You see how many top people in MPP who are on suspension because of my company. But we say I recruit Papaya and I mean Ibrahim Papa of you go to
now
you see, you got your point. And when you have big a suspendable, and then people were afraid to talk. You see, that is not right. What people think is right. And you see some people who doesn't know anything supporting this thing. Oh gosh. Okay,
honorable, last question. Ebi muso kasa omo the other side na say come di omunti na omusu yedede pese alamba na ye no kre.
Na tadi ana ye. Interest na you too. Yeah, omo die now. And they want to continue to the they are chopping and they want to continue with the chopping. And they almost are. I'm put here omo. You feel omo. Omo ye juma, omo you don't be able to party if you omo. To do that. That go on the line na ba. E come back omo. Na dey na e no kwa na waka no. Yes, that's a bad thing. You want we na omo e come do omo no do so there. E just say wo wa ba na e kono no.
Nde say honorable wu jina he.
Me. We just come for chi.
Oh. Oh, okay. Timumu feels that you people did great work now. Mwano kasa nemu feels that the right thing should be done. Is that the feeling?
Oh, I was at the right in the no imposition, no intimidation, nothing. And this time around, nobody is going to tolerate that. And that is a message to them. But now they hear about the people. People have really come out. We'll be able to voice tape and matter and easy. You could tell that and go a buffalo at check, and it is coming out now. People are now coming out. They could see how we experience politicians with the situation. No, I done it.
Situation not done.
Oh, I done it. I'm out for where car with him. The car to
oh, people are speaking now.
Yes, come on, the
okay, honorable, you better CP from time to time. You better from and come on. Okay, yes, CP. Okay, Manuchu, honorable, do it.
It's a delight listening to him. I mean, it's a delight.
Yeah, it's a very funny person to talk to.
Yeah, who are frank and straightforward.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't mince words.
Yeah,
they've been there, and as you say, they've been out of parliament. Oh, sure. But the more you listen, the more you realize that NPP needs to be careful because it looks like there are two major sides of the coin, and they were managing it all. So,
Anra, I survey be should be when I did me. There was a miss. I sent it to you, right?
Yeah, which one?
Oh, I sent you Accra FM.
Not really.
Oh, sir, what check you phone so Accra FM 4 year. Be man. Oh, sir, man send man. Oh. Anyway, we'll go on with submission. I cry FM 4 year. We be
research
survey. Yeah, on air.
Yeah.
Of this issue, yeah, Alan ne Baumia. And the guy named if I K or so.
Yeah.
And I'll take it 10 callers randomly. And I'll say MPP the Ecosono over 2 about studio. No sure who be in there or you should be no or Nishoni unique or what is a talking Tom Bia or talking Tom Nekasa. So the talking Tom said, say, oh my survey, and who say Omuko polls now, Alan Chamatin be winning, which is why maybe Ben Efsen is saying, say 2024 Northerners be who almost MPP man. Until all your show no, and I mean person me born in Iowa because your time no, and Omuto about out of 10 people no, 9 voted for Alan. Only Baumia got only 1.
Wow.
On the of our 10 callers pe.
It tells you that maybe
I'm the way you can say if you are honorable Edwardeni you can say who say almost who say trend in here there.
People are getting to, they have to just come in. Yam Bruce in and she send for.
Yeah.
Just like a Carlos, I ain't crying Arjun so bad. So idea you losing Quandia. Yes, it's a ballot people and fan Franny and Cassia, you better have any for from your way. But you see, the more you listen, the more you realize that, and he was brutally frank. Yeah, that's we at the end do know. People have shut up for some time. They've given you 8 solid years, and it's here now. I say, okay, young born in few of them 8 years, but naturally he'll be too old to really contest in there. The same will be because I say, son of Moyeno, in 2016, and the Cassian for Wonka, Sanka would have missed the opportunity to be president of Ghana. Near the end, it boils down to why people are our own enemies because. Inadvertently, we've been Cassia Mobiadia on a silver platter. We do the right? And when I meet CB, what happened in 2007?
Yeah, time of
exactly. Kofona on a chairman said, the and almost started 2 days of event.
Yeah,
almost started to about 3 p.m. We are almost 7 a.m. The whole night to be under. You be an electoral commission catch almost say, Massa, I don't know, you now try to be 90. The first 2 must go for a runoff. All man a be a Jane at Chamantinka say, you know what? I dare not be doing the senior brother uncle. No crack, I say, or catch Chamantin say, why I will return the favor one day. You tape on my, I mean, paraphrasing it. Yeah. That I will never forget what we've done for me. Saving the party going through another round of a bueno. Basically, no, Obin Kase for the anima, a be a Chamantin on a silver platter. But the whole idea now that Ebin feels here, let's do elimination by rough taxes. And then, yeah. Elimination by rough tactics, I say you can have your preferred candidate, but don't throw in a tribal card. To tribal card now, you know Ghana a very sensitive sport. Tell me, as much as you say, "What can't about Umiano?" You've rather given him a weakened position. Says Isiano to me, going through 2012, what box you and I were not there. All your economic policies, economic lectures, he's been avail himself, put his profession in, career on the line. He had a chance of better with Canada as a visiting lecturer or Jaiba back to Ghana to come and help MPP win and still helping in the annals of Ghana history. No? Then you come and throw in that man and because I can fuck too much into say you rather downplay his effort and his abilities to lead the party. Who they grow as much as possible. Now question just like in Honorable Kano. MPP, we are they are very conservative. You work hard and you are rewarded in the end.
But no, a very good analysis. What's it? NDC, almost share baby omunya vote.
Exactly.
Is it true? None person
it is very true. It is very
also
true.
Baby omunya vote. Or say NDC na no competing on what tag ya can. Omu are very smart people.
Yes.
Because omu choose from where they get their votes. Now baby omunya vote no person will say ho.
Yeah.
And we are falling into that.
And no baby omunya he doesn't really worry himself. We watch MPP NDC hierarchy. Na we say that Ashanti's one. Because
yeah, also more appointee BMF Ashanti because they know that no matter what they do. They can win the entire. They try to just increase their votes.
It is one of the reasons. The other reason is that party that you avail yourself to go to stand a fair chance. So one case 1 for 1 bar. So we are Santina, we can say 1 pay in this year. There's no way they'll come and pick you up. By inadvertently, say them so ma, I'm more modern. Bruja Jemfi nomne, Sami Jemfi from Bron half for near the ending. I'm avail mono. They are getting positions in there. But the truth is that NDC looks like a widespread party. But where the true two lies is that Eastern and Ashanti, no, NDC share that Nista what's announced official positions won, but they are doing their bits. Send your kind of Central region, they've been giving them some fair chance there because either they will win there or lose there, but they try to appease them all the time. It is a way you say for some of these reasons, and the MPP winning BB, although you votes from Ashanti region, the leader from Ashanti region, it was a bad shot. That means we send your kind of you're about we 9 regions. Ashanti region was able to over them plus 100,000.
I see in the night I was writing it down. I see Ashanti region. Aba nanado wini and Ashanti region vote nunkwa and nullify 9 regions and I sign 100,000 vote which
exactly crab between the face Western and I say BB. So you realize that these are people are the one, they are the king makers, they are one making NPP look great.
And now we can't take one of your own. And necro can say MPP say ye Ashanti region vuma yintimi mapawada.
Never. It becomes an ordinary party. Yeah. CPP and I say because Wosha Ashanti region are about 1.7 and they had close to over 30, almost 70% of the votes there. So you can't say that you give us 70% all right, but because what you say please NDC for say can't party non-account. I think that's you don't say that. At the end of the day, I like an analysis. Fine, he's a pro. A pro, and I quite say Chairman Sabunsu. He is only lucky to a sort because he is also an Ashanti person. So Asamoah is very sensitive. So a non-Ashanti.
But me na me problem. I'm a vote dinner. Also, no interview say or receive unprintable words.
Yes,
people are
like
really
a bigger problem because then the Ashantis will feel that you think that all we deserve is to vote for you, but we don't have people competent to be leaders in Ghana. At this point, and I said, you see, you don't throw a tribal card in any of this way. In the Biamka says, so be tumpua inner chambers, inner caucus, and also say, I can 3 months be to the you be in the pakrono. And the way you win him say, me hana me white baumia, then you ascribe those reasons. They might not be very intelligible, but that is your standpoint. But 3 months into a new government, you see, 2005, a bit 2 ways. That time, now Akufo-Addo a foreign minister. I'm sure one year smarter, a better position here. That time, not chairman, to have back to Ghana. Waba Ghana, Wabe trade minister. That time, the 4 years of Kufuor ambassador to America. He was Kufuor's ambassador to America from 2000 to 2004. 2004 now, and then back Ghana to be a trade minister. People started these things. Amoka chance, Akufo-Addo say, "Moment in here, the answer." You say, "I say no. I can only ride on the successes of one not sure powerful letter say Rollins ye to the core." And Atamas would have had an easy say to Atamas lost in 2000 because maybe the efforts of NDC was not strong enough. He had to lose for 8 years. For anything to work so well, Kufuor must do well, very well. Then you have a smooth sail through
to ride on Kufuor's legacy.
And it is relevant today too. Says the Siana Mama started as a more 8 years away, and you think your battle does not lie with Akufo-Addo doing so well. And now it's Ghana, I think MPP is the best thing to happen to Ghana. But how I can also get my fair share. Charlie, a very deja vu, African man mentality. Oh, you win we are banning, you win and I like the way he said it. Politicians in the selfish interest is there. They will not hide it.
I see, including himself.
Exactly. We can't run I say
it could be positive or negative. Yes, but interest
more often than not, the interest is to your benefit. What you see it as negative to somebody in your to any benefit, but just that sometimes you have a human face to it. You don't have to be egocentric and self-centered. Say me the any particular me try power no, I don't care no. But that's interesting. I think those are the pertinent issues they should be looking at. I say Chairman Sabunsu say you think that if they lost the power for all the good things, one of the best presidents to happen to Ghana, MPP still lost the power. The same thing is playing out, and this time around, when we need about 1 million, about 500,000, and your first interest 3 months in your second term is how not to take a non-account to lead a party. Is that what is of interest? See, Alan Cash can say, okay, on position, man can say, hey, also the president Anthony watching or we dealing, they are all whipping out, but me has not spoken. Kofona Kasa, Nip saying, then what say Chairman Sabunsu, you now decide to the bidding of one candidate. Coming from a home region, it is your strongest place to. Sometimes I forget that Nipa Nekoto Abano, and yet they are not animals. I bomb say, hey, to mato. They have a conscience. They have their biases, but if they are affected, it will affect the fortunes of the party. And yeah, can so say dogo until say dogo be nua be your friend anoka ne dia me dia madwen no na mbeke bia mfa me ho ne ade. You don't do that.
Okay.
At the end of the day, no, and oka baby say some people their matter full. Position community say menya no. I don't care. Bobia wa bre ma ye na si nchen obom pai say ne chance mbra no bedi bi no. We wona oble. Sana say chairman suppose selfishly say I say wona oble. Your position, what happens to me? I might even retain my seat. I might not be in government. So I think the more you look at the dynamics, the more I think the party hierarchy should call or say chairman supposed to order. That you know what? Why wouldn't they be able to? Oh yes.
Also because I see a bit more me a bootlickers and I'll be also position the amount and what you many ye kasa we kasa attack no we kasa ye din because we do oyafa.
I agree. I'm saying no linking to Afokone when they decided to be their own men and punish
strict and put their
feet. You saw what happened to them. They were kicked out of the bus. So virtually be at the bus in Nyawa Dream Crow. Say near the corner. Now Tamaklo near the away. Remember Pempo Jackson and North America. Hey. Oh, Fantini. Oh no, doctor. He said doctor. Doctor Ben. But when your church chasing the elephant to the bush. Oh, when you are Ocho Sabukino.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Dr. Ben.
There were another 17 people not can be or book chasing the elephant into the bush. He's a fancy man, a strong-worded fancy man. He was one of the huge proponents. They felt that he was an anti because of Canadian. They don't want people to be easily tell their heads. So for me, I say chairman supposed to statements with there. He needs to be extra careful. And yes, that will be the beginning of the end.
Attack Kennedy.
Dr. Attack Kennedy.
So no the Otiana not to blow.
Exactly. Okoye kakra sisi and Wabeka has seen. So like I was trying to give you that. Mom, who can I drink a creepy? They will throw you out of the party and convince the grassroots that you are the biggest problem. And I think that is what is really happening now too. You remember at the point in time, Lancaster had to even resign from the party.
Yeah.
Omuye Yaman resigning. Then he decided that for the betterment of the party, they all come back. You see, I'm speaking in that direction because it looks like we are not there yet to start some of these battles, and someone has started it already. One leading member has started saying that your problem as a Lancaster is that Okostania, we are Fanti and Ashanti.
I mean, apart from program, we talk to a lot of people, but the announcer na me catch say nipa bibiri chairman Sabonsu support.
Yeah, on support strong. There are two sides of the coin.
Yeah, and nipa bibiri so but nipa bibiri both.
Yeah.
Including members because they
agree. One, because of the timing and your sensitive position, you need to.
I say you are pitching other tribes against.
Exactly.
I can't for.
And I'm going to say it's lucky. So yeah, Santini. How do you say I can't? Because it would have been full of disaster.
It would have been full of because if we say this affect more Ashantis.
No. He trying to marginalize them that baby do there more 1.7 million cry. Set somewhere because we are competent. We are Santinity. Don't come close to the presidency this time around. Who does that? We are Santinity. Say Alankashipa. We are Santinity onim. Akoto free pa. We are Santinity onim. Joka tepa. We are Santinity onim. The party has the base, the foundation, the
democracy.
90% here accounts. You can't run away from it. Now they are making inroads to the north. But to say accounts, this time around the president.
And he gave some scenarios about how NDC chooses their candidates.
They choose where their people are because party the materials go further. Okay, say yes, the ministers in Nyaye is a transformer.
I can't for.
I can't for.
Now it's a party on 80-90%.
More money. John Kovotar in your Kopan for to be ministers. And this in way on him say on of funny roots, not necessarily no a voter region for near the end. No fancy for no among posa. Ashanti region. Why would they say but young Ashanti they will not do those pleasings. We should stop eschewing some of these tribal sentiments into our. She said, we empower some group of people. A benefit so have a toss to say, rather now losing
Disoso.
Yeah.
Text me say, I am trying to show.
No, but that's the harsh truth.
That's the harsh truth.
For now, Nadia.
Wow, pin. Once I say, wow, pin.
Yeah, you let down your jab. That people now can hit your face.
Yeah.
Rollins, they don't choose notness, but they still had their support.
Earlier on, I say a perception amount for hold. Yeah. Let them hold that perception.
Exactly.
But you don't open once you open yourself up for uppercut. On the I saw no be boxing, no boy, no boy, no boy, no person be winning.
Exactly.
When you own to me poncho. But boy, now you self when you man.
It's a perception which is based on scientific facts. Say Volta region demand NDC, Ashanti region demand PP. This is a perception, and that is the hard truth. And some of these perceptions hold water. But you sensibly, culturally, we are
Uba America cry democracy over 200 years. Yeah, blue state and red state. Why? Yeah, campaigns are Biden in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
when him saw that's what required they had
winning. Exactly.
There are some places he didn't even go.
Yeah, he goes to places that he own. Maybe I said to him, so no, they can say, well, Ashanti, they are conquering. We need the Yanko trying and winning. No,
but they did not elect a leader on race or tribal.
Exactly. He worked himself up there. He's been in there for over 50 years. You read about Biden. At 29, no, I was senator. No.
Yeah, Omunim say Barack Edi and a Barack called Barack Tuntu. Yeah, exactly. They see a black vote now increasing. And he said, "You bet me, I keep the black interest. Ye bruni because of Pompo Democrats and from the Dawson. Yeah, ye bruni by ye bruni, we are yen San Fatuntum. Emaya bedi echiri na ono nso ntumi mo na onim this year apart from we winning black vote pa even though Trump also the Trump increase Republican black votes than any other Republican president but Biden so ebenya high more we see how the mathematics go.
I know what I say before now I say we stretching further tell I be before now we are own enemies blacks now you take your war now your own enemies obeti akro e Ghana ni obeka say media Trump on pese Ghana Africa for be banche nu kwanta meto ama no minwanom ne ntina Ghana mama munya chance mbakro mo obi was adwen no say I declare the pet Trump
but I'm a lawyer about only adwen
I did the pet Trump and he said Trump is able to close the borders and shut obi from say me say Mexico for say omo bapa ye ne yapa says the Mexico for room too much Trump on no mama
ono tikroma
ono so fi Ghana ne we do kroma bio and then was citizen nti me hu say Mexico for room pa me me hwe
Mexico for nkwala no mo de
eye ne ya say Trump ho no man ka obi am be me bi he so selfish say edwuma bu no so
okay
or edwuma be 10 or from an obom life time Trump ne tuma ne sa man nti ne age go nti eye mindset so for me the more you think deeper say chairman Sabonsu this was Odwin said he's done away a lot of good. He's thinking that he's done Bamia a lot of good, but we a deep thinker is rather giving a weakened position to Bamia. So for now, the people are looking at him that you know what,
Enra,
been chosen because
and he said the same thing on Kesben FM Enra. On the maker say I listened very well. Yeah. Or say who can say as a Siama Santefu Bufu and Ashanti region and Eastern. Not one of the regions, or Ashanti specifically. So Ashanti region say, okay, Sana Moka, yet ne demo ye see him mamo. And then the Oka say, ye ni pabia mfanko because say, okay, yate, yensu yen to abano, and I yen to mama. How can MPP ever win power without the Ashanti vote?
And there's a record, a perception. Once there's apathy in Ashanti region, MPP loses it. It will be on 2 men this, but there will be apathy. On something if you and line 2 mauno. He needs that motivation, but now that he's been convinced that all Tuama will be a bit on the low side, no, you don't really regard him, no, a better way. So for me, he could have really helped us. He could have really helped us.
Unity Radio 1039. Abujayan Fanus your name Ramehe and Nkoma Yewudi. Our focal point for today's show. Today being Friday. Friday be a try pick it topic back. The next maybe in 45 minutes. Manuchu. Any Leon ever has our topic here, mame. Now it's about this audio which we are going to play for everybody to listen, and then after near Dimon Komo Africa, as I see in Ghana for that matter, being our country, no, ye near Brese or said, your money be ya Nijina, me no, eso. Now, Siciano Ghana, Africa, you see your enemies. Oko Ghana now could be a Juma problem. Where me is when you scout for your minor. Yinti asem openi di tuja. Or your bishop. Na your friend of Bishop Samuel N. Mensah. Ghana Niba. Sofopa. About 7 minute audio. Here are and the focal point of the show. Ti. Yabasisia.
We are our own enemies. We are the deadly virus infecting one another. I read an article that talks about a man said, I got the opportunity to meet 6 rich Ghanaian men, and I asked them this question: why are they not building factories for the youth of this country to get a job to do? These 6 rich businessmen burst into laughter as if I have said something funny. Then one said, the people shouting, no food, no jobs are all thieves. The writer said, I said, really? I was shocked. And the man then went on, he said, I run a manufacturing business and trading business. He said, the biggest challenge in my manufacturing business is not electricity. It is not infrastructure. The biggest challenge is getting honest staff. Everyone we hire appears to be on a mission to steal as much as possible. They will inflate invoices, recording less than the actual number of units produced. The worst part of it all is that all the fraud we have uncovered is not done by a single person. It is usually many staff who collude with each other, from the production line to sales to finance and even to top management. The businessman said, there was a year I overhauled management 3 times. I now use Indian expatriate management. So competent, so honest, and so straightforward. I thought they were expensive at first, with all the visa fees, accommodation, house staff, but now that the losses due to staff theft have been reduced to a minimum and efficiency increased, the Indian management has turned out to be cheaper than the previous African Ghanaian management. Now all sensitive positions involving money go to Indians. Africans are only allowed in non-sensitive positions. This is what the businessman further said. I used to criticize indigenous African companies like Dangote Group that hire so many Indians when there are many unemployed Africans. But now I understand their painful decisions. He said, my biggest challenge in the trading business is the same. In other words, he has a trading shopping business, and he said it is getting honest staff. The form of trading occurs in open market and involves staff having access to huge sums of money running into few millions. I know how much I pay to security companies to provide the escort for the staff, not to prevent robbery, but to ensure that the staff will go straight to the bank and will not run away with the money. This money spent on security companies is even enough to be declared as profit. He said we have to spend a CCTV, biometric scanners, and other things that wouldn't be needed if the staff weren't looking for opportunity to steal. He said it got so bad at a point that my own criteria for employing a staff was no longer competence or certificate, but honesty. At least competence and skills can be learned, but once you are dishonest, you are dishonest. He said we always complain of the economy and how there are no jobs. I know people abroad who would have loved to set up job creating businesses in Ghana, but they can't because they can't get a trustworthy person to manage the business. He said, I know people in Ghana with so much money, they want to start factories and other job creating businesses, but they can't because they are occupied elsewhere and they can't get any trustworthy person to run the business. Instead of investing in the real sector and creating jobs, they would rather buy treasury bills and keep their money than opening a business to employ Ghanaians. He said Dangote can open a shop and businesses in every African country in this world, but the problem is that they can't find good people and honest people to manage. He said their biggest problem is top government officials, the dishonesty between government officials that is preventing Africa to become better. He says start a small farm and they start a small poultry farm, and they will steal the eggs. He said if they don't steal the eggs, they will intentionally kill the chicken and the fowls, and then they will ask you if they can take it home. Start an entertainment center or a game center, and then the money will go into the pockets of the workers. He said the day the sales will go very high, that is when the business owner is there himself. He said they forget that they are eating your money, but they are also eating their future. Buy a car and let somebody run it as a taxi, and then they will finish you. Start a restaurant, and the people will take half of the foodstuffs into their house for food. He said even the small business shops, the small kiosks in town would find, people will still find a way to steal from the shop owners. The worst thing that happens is that they will make this code that that every person eats from where he works. They will justify the stealing. He said, I usually say the reason most Ghanaians haven't stolen billions of money is that they haven't gotten the opportunity. How can a businessman say that he managed his company and the Ghanaians he employed were running down the company? And they would rather prefer Indians to manage, be top managers. And these Indians are managers that they are honest, they are straightforward. The Indians are not Christians, but most companies in Africa have trusted them because they can run their companies very well. 70% of the population are Christians here in Ghana. 17% or 16% are Muslim. You put that together, over 92% of the people in Ghana are religious. So you ask yourself the question, what is the use of going to church? What is the use of their being religious? And yet Hindus who are not Christians are more straightforward and honest to sustain a business than the people who come to church on a Sunday. We are our own enemies. The businessman said, you wonder why there are no jobs? The people you meet them on the streets, if they are asking for a job, you employ them today. Tomorrow they will run your company down. You employ members from your church and they will destroy your business for you. We are the Judases, betraying one another. We are our own enemies. Okuku Seku.
Okay. Okuku Seku. Onipa hu yehu.
It was like a poem. I had closed my eyes to soak it in.
Yeah.
All our issues summed up in less than 10 minutes.
Papa na ezi akohwehwe no. I mean, Bishop Samuel N. Mensah, president of Full Gospel Church International, Ghana.
Full Gospel.
Oh, ICGC.
Yeah, it's not international. What?
No. We're Full Gospel Church International.
Full Gospel, and I said non-denominational. Anybody in Ghana, you can join. It's a men's fellowship.
It's a men's fellowship.
Yeah, so a lot of astute men. I mean,
yeah, it's a very. I know.
I should have been there.
Many honorable men in that.
Yeah, one of my regrets. I should have been a member long ago. I mean, never.
You can still do it, no?
No, I'm now an old man. So I agree. They are older than me. My grandfathers are even there.
I know so many. Like my uncle is in it, and he's way older. So.
Yeah.
Oh, your uncle ever Full Gospel?
Full Gospel.
Yeah, I know so many men like.
Yeah, Full Gospel is very astute. It's very astute. It's more like.
Okay. And then when I focal point of our show, Manucho, and then Leon joining him. I want to achieve for him.
Yes.
Yeah, but fair no.
Yes.
Ken Fredericks. I don't know if you are still on. Solomon Akwesi Asare also open. Nana Mr. Danoto number but Google Google
internet,
he's on internet you don't need my number need my number to get Danoto numbers
number.
Eric Kwacho Hinebisa essay, can you post the audio on your Facebook page? Yeah, I may post it in there after the show.
Yes.
Very thoughtful,
inspiring,
thought provoking.
Yeah.
And a Samoa up Ghana. Any Africa, any Ghana, Africa, yare.
Yes. The whole Africa.
Leon Akwaba.
Mejoso.
Apom tiseng.
Nyamiado.
Ejumem tiseng.
Nyamiado.
Is it okay? Can law ni boma ekoseng?
We are still here. We are surviving.
Edding. You said this.
I mean, everything is difficult. So
yeah, did you cry?
Exactly. So there's nothing that's easy. So it's one day at a time.
And if it's difficult and you pass, that's when you appreciate what you've done.
I don't think so.
Oh. You don't think if
And there's nothing like, and you say you're difficult before you have satisfaction.
No, but no. You see, it's a whole time.
If you put in work.
If it's easy for everyone, then I don't see the pride in it.
But
so
easy is relative, difficult is relative. So
yes, but in terms of by your own standards, if you think that you went through the mail, you appreciate it. But if you get it easily, you don't. I just say slave queen Akonyiska. I mean, at the end of the day, one kwadao crown me you see now. I won't say scaneful, but she had to go through something to make that money.
But even slave queen, even slave queen, they put in work to get your money.
So if they don't put in that work, it becomes easy money, and they don't appreciate it.
I left to. I saw her and came back. Beautiful lady.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Hi,
oh my goodness. What Ken Fredericks, Germany. Was it today be today? Allah. There's a Leon. There's a million I'm obeying on Facebook.
Ben on Petrisum. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
What?
Threesome,
like I don't understand.
Threesome, the three of us.
What threesome means what in this
1, 2, 3.
Now Bema Biano on Petrisum as I
no, I'm confused.
Manu bro, we are all enemies near Becca.
This person needs some accolades. Yeah, he's spoke
but threesome means 3 people doing in a tango, doing something together.
No, I don't. Well, okay.
You see, in that threesome, that's what I'm saying. That the 3 of us in threesome.
What I can say threesome. Me no crowd how I
can.
Man like threesome.
Me know they're one-on-one.
My country said, be careful of that your generalizations. Every man is a chief. Every man is this. I told you there are good men out there who don't do that.
Emra will say every man should be able to be on a flight for 2 hours.
Yes, exactly. Minimum 2 hours, right?
Why?
But how many flights for how many minutes?
Oh, yeah, you're different. Like, what started
so
like
generally once a while, I saw to go 2 hours. Once a while.
Manucho, because your time, Nisha. Manucho, Leon, I'm starting through so. I won't have no aba. Una wabe join software asemo waka debia ye kan Ghana sem. We talk about a lot of issues. We want to position Ghana in the competitive world. We want to make Ghana. That is our aim. That is our cause. That is our fight. And I pounced on this sermon. I'll take it as sermon. And this pastor summed up the problems of Ghana.
Yeah.
He talked about the fact, he said, Oshia 5 businessmen. On your mudin common be some say, at Dana, Musika. Namu mi be juma Ghana, na Ghana for binye. And they burst into laughter. And no more catch and say, Ghana for a year tiam a juma ni Ghana. Yet Sika so come the anana Dubai almost a juma ni ho on criteria juma. Ghana for a year come no food, no jobs, no. Or see, omu thieves. And the 5 rich businessmen narrated their experience, their stories, how Ghana for mebuna omu come say juma ni ho nye juma nye. Area businesses are. Yemu inflate invoices just a chrono nti say omo ye ya my dumre bi osi obisi otumi overhaul management 3 times in a year. Ye the open national be managing director no awe na yakofa manuchu aba no awe na ye delay na aba no awe 3 times in a year osisa Ghana for until so okofa Indians no buy no na omo aketua so now omo kaso omo accommodation everything, but in spite of that Sikas say onya because of efficiency no times one day na Ghana for no omo okra omo pay and ye dan kan ya de no omo no. What is the problem? How can we fix it, Leon?
You know, I mean, as American, this pastor needs accolades. Like everything he said, facts. Like, boom. Period. It's like period on it. Like,
just on point.
Yes, there's no 2 ways about it. And the idea where you do, it's like it's been going on so much. The stand say like even if you're here, right now, per se okoye juma wa Ghana, and I say uko sit down wa Ghana, okoye business wa Ghana. To mean yeah because say usho so okwa udi skakra koma wanka say unia your blood. Skana wa brewa hano. They use that money for something else. You know, even with friends. So if you can't even do it with your family, how much for a friend?
Yeah.
You know, somebody who's distant. So what he's saying is very, very true. It's all about a mindset. We need a mindset overhaul in Ghana. Like Ernest, actually, funny enough, me and Ernest we have having this conversation like 2 days ago. And I was like, when it comes to all these political things and the people that are on right now with that mentality say, okay, because saying I'm not going to put an effort. But it doesn't make any sense, because if you're not going to put an effort, not just so at the end of the day, you also bear the consequences.
And no, I say amount for say omu dinisika, but no munim say omu future.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how it is. It's just a mindset change. We need to change our mindset, like the attitude in which we used to do Obia
Ghana for a come Nanado say one district, one factory, one yet Nanado say one yet. If Nanado was even able to finish and accomplish
what is going to be the essence of it,
say private decree na abanye.
Yes, what's going to be, and like that's the attitude. Oh, well, yeah, a friend say abejuma, me at this time. Now my year friend say. Now, like I'll go to work at this time and do what I have to, cause any media abejuma. But we should all know that everything we do, it's a learning experience for yourself. Cause at some like down the line, it could be your own private way. Yeah, won't you use that experience you learn from the public way, no too
sector, no.
So by that, it's just a mindset overhaul. We just need like the new. See, I said the youth are the future of the world, right? So we need the new youth with all like all these great
ideas. How do we do that? We say this every time. Ghana radio so krabeti so mo akayen sesan ya adwene. Nipa na obeka yen sesan ya adwene. No discussion inside. Nobody. Nipa na ono kayen sesan ya adwene no. You give him something.
But see, this mindset thing too is difficult, because for change to happen, it has to start from you. You have to accept, say, they're all before change can happen. So you can make all the education on all of that. But if the people who are doing this do not make up their mind, say, if they don't come to that point of realization, say, it's still going to be the same. It's going to be a cycle. You're going to keep going back and forth.
So what are some of the things maybe you can suggest because Sophia Sama okay. On the otachi ya be do say edu baby or kase Ghana for justify chrono. I say the okasempa no asempa hu no didi. Was it they just
talking by the gospel, chopping by the gospel.
Utua ne ka. And so best justify say baby am adwuma na ho na ese me den. Me did you see dumre bi factory no omu wi amu materials say from and also tracy security now or say security akatua or the man nanka obetumi declare as interest. He was paying huge sums of money to some security companies now Ghana no, just for the securities to be there to make sure say theft any adenen koso but or track no say a line security no ya aware we are aware until be akwa no be akwa gene share security now obebokro no hu ban no.
Oh no, it's also a
part of the line.
Yeah. So I should say, like, what is the like stuff like this? Having discussions on things like this, people should know about it. Education, you educate people.
So hana tangmai, hana tangmai, education and Roberta no can. This is where it comes in. National Commission on Civic Education.
Yeah, stuff like that. You educate, because sometimes when I hear cases like that, or like when I hear things, I always give people benefit of the doubt. Like maybe the person doesn't know. Maybe they don't know what you're doing is right. I mean, it's wrong, right?
You're normalizing so much.
Exactly. So they don't know. So they But if you have things like this, like say they kasa about it, radio stations come on Sam, and there are things about education on this, people come to realize, oh, it's not right. Like I shouldn't be having a lackadaisical attitude to somebody else's work, because at the long run it's going to affect me. What I say. So if we educate them and they come to that understanding, then they decide to change. That's where you're going to move forward. If they don't decide to change on their own, you bet me kasa, it's not going to go anywhere. But the education needs to be there.
Unity Radio 103.9 Leon Nartin and Kano Mesa Banasuno Ibiza and another question. But Mami Komanichu and Manichu and Sumam in the first take. Or kasa about poultry farm. And Yama Munibio Hall can ya never resonate with me. Poultry farm. Or see they will intentionally kill and cocono. Negotiate in Umbefa and no car taxi.
Yes.
I mean taxi in the Ghana 2019.
When you decided to help someone with a taxi.
Leon 2019. Many Manuchu and Ghana. A friend, old friend. No free parkoso. Ambassador no Baua.
Yeah.
Bafua. Yeah, Nikrum. However, we are no more krum na boshe. Madam Fupa, no na obetna mencha uchirkrum menene da edidi boom. My mother cooks. He's just The only difference is enya me maame na wo no by oyeminu aprakope ya nantia ono kro di Kenya ska kra organ jai ono no kutwi transport hotel owner so you know that time you saw no konanim ntemba onya na nim ntem kra ko wan fie ma luckily enough time na manu Ghana last America I bought a taxi in Ghana before I came here and I'm so untwi that time no be taxi he's a good driver also untwi because said we seen him no on person him ntemba basa. That was his first statement, and then the second one is okra will be car until he doesn't want to drop the car. Fine, no kofa will be breme. The bakroya me passa, but I mean I moved on. Me ba akra car no Ghana. But fast forward, me mama ba hai. I feel me madam for no ne ho achire no so much wo Ghana, so much. But me de obisamia ska kakra ne menya na me de aiden. Na me de akoma, and then he said say won to me beg me sa na zi mamwana na yi na mababe
yeah
and I'm see then opesa menye no se osra me o de me nto camera
no fanya
taxi no ntuaka on some can say work and pay right
work and pay yeah
o tika no afa Leon me catch and say maza me work Ghana when I got a taxi you are my brother I was wuntwi what has changed and I me ma me de no gym na me talk kai bi Mr. Danso mu di ma dance here Dex and Mr. Danso mu nyina nim talk kai bi Chief, you know Chief? You don't know him. Chief who used to have Chief Granite Ton Kana man. Namde kai komakwe. Sisia kai spray ye bibia man. You know this same person na. Ohia mwana abuano no. Usi wa ono na surprisingly okofa obi. Eye car na hon krata. Bus na otwi sike obetua. Kobisa car ne bo ne omo ane koyi car no habo. Me ma ono ane menua ne koyi car no habo. Ye bibia wie no ono hu no twro. A car or more boy in the car said I'm a ton Bibiano or ye paper send out to be say, oh, yeah, can you or the car is sequence. I know. But
you did have a contract with him, right?
Yeah. Oh no, so why I found witness?
Yeah.
Okay, so why can't you enforce that? Why didn't you enforce the contract?
I'm just trying to say when you try to help them or move with the unim or start this so quick first week or May sales.
Yeah.
First week no started. First week now. Because Kasoba sales no weekly according to agreement.
But wasn't it also on you to ask him where the sales were?
Okay, even though some may come back.
Okay.
Come back. First week now no started, but fast forward. I feel obey back the following week or my 2 weeks or my before I made back Ghana in 2019. Not weeks 1, 2, 3, 4. To me find say a whole month. I said obey sales no nya day. Me try. I spoke to him as much as I can. Waha. Including my mom talking to him. When my child catch him so wako I'm so funny. Wako for ban will outdoor in day and I know that the cabin is so could treat you near day. Timim for camera no day. No unko ye outdoor no. Ko ye big outdoor. You see so when I me sheda madam for baako eni di agro bisan say Charlie no oneni kotra choba no mudidi no bisan say na sky dey osika na kama because na engineer 1.6 ketwa and no see o kan wasma na obisan say na ya o di sales cause you maza no pro national no obi oti America dey taxis car or the other
you see that's
obi oti America dey
exactly
taxis car
it's perception right
yeah.
Well we as humans especially men are creatures of habit, right?
Yeah.
And see, oh yeah, there once. Now one can. I say, oh yes, like all this time now, or the 2 more 1 year sales, 1 year sales, no. I mean, you're like, okay, yeah, madam, for let me just relax a little bit. He felt it was okay.
No, I called him.
How many times? How many times you were you?
Bisa man. I was supposed to go and give the money to
someone. And then the kasa. So I told him before I made back Ghana, no. My friend the whole week now, I say Kofi. I don't like what you're doing.
Then you do it because sometimes right people need to learn.
But I did it
exactly. So sometimes people
was there. Me go to Ghana. Yeah, me site here Juma. My friend saw Ombra. My bagana Ombra. He was shocked. 3 days no doing the phone.
So you did you take the car away from him?
Right away and sold it in Ghana.
Okay, what about the money?
The money fine. Scanner no fine, you know me say, you know what, you are my brother.
They grew up together,
yeah,
in the same room.
But still doesn't
say Sikana aka honey I don't need anything. Just take the money. And then drop the car key site ho na me manager car ni so na me jesa for unim. Oba na me bisa say scanner aka kro manucho yi manucho achawpa. And I say obetumi anya 2 weeks maybe I say 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks is sika de aba. Na next week no ade de aka na ba na obetete. And I'm say okay. 2 weeks is no the farmer manucho na manucho ma. Me catch and say I moved out. Na I'm so there. First can ma manucho na efa ka no ko. I feel manucho ne ko jancha o si o 2 weeks no kran ko nya obenya 1 week. 1 week ne kran so asika I want ho no so o se enso.
That's how worse.
But I mean, that's so see,
what I did was that day now, and I'm saying every man in Bosumio 1 month, 1 week, how much I can Hubiano. Take that money. I don't need it. Take it with you. Leave the car. In your own contract, to say 1 or 2 weeks, why may sales are. I have the right to reclaim the car.
Exactly.
I don't need anything. And I'm but I'm just using this to buttress a point.
Wanting to help.
So Papa na sama can say buy a taxi for somebody and you are dead. Then the person wants to kill you because and all for the fact that what's America?
Yeah. And the fact is, he doesn't care.
I have a friend. Who went and set up a big poultry farm. Watong.
Yeah.
Watong. Unim. And just like you were saying, Ninu na shaso. Na nkrofo na mo hwa ade no so no. Awurade nkokɔ. Omu bun yeso say obi a choba. Nti omu bun nkokɔ ni kom. Oba say nkokɔ 20 ewu nti chese na otwe nkokɔ a by force omu bewu no. Omu kum nkokɔ, omu bun nkokɔ ni kom a. No mo akoton de ama your choba no.
That's sad.
Nti na papa no mention I was a poultry farm. And they will intentionally kill the poultry. Bought taxes on see.
Yeah, but I deal with like, at what point, like, what is gonna be? Saying like, I hear nobody.
They think they're smart.
And you won't say, and I thought that your board politicians say chair na manuchu ni other people say yen can the Ghana for no because
exactly.
The problem then they say private person kura jumo nti abanye juma the entire world abanye juma de nti sa abanye juma no ho asen no be no kura wonu ano no a ono akoye contract na wonim boy no do papa na okofa no ma ne be witness man no ono na yiri na na wofufu ma ibidi ene omo ne tena otechikrom of animo ona na me boni din no of animo na oto dame na car no me wie no oje me petrol ska 3 million that time no 2018 and I the failure oje me 600 Ghana for battery brand new battery me je car ni free ni nsem no on de car no ko si fi amemi ko da kumasi ya de chamba chikrom na yeso abetu battery ni se battery no de me to si car no so na sei until we will be there until we back to Nakoton.
Oh, that's fine.
And I said, let them take it.
But this is a lesson learned, though, right? So you took the car from him. So next time, if he's going into business with somebody, he would think twice about his actions.
A week later, he called me and said, Kwaku, car no adarumanka. And I'm saying, no, Frank, don't talk about the car. Talk to me as a brother. The car is gone.
Yeah.
I feel okay. Him say, Wakoka fijasi obana. Me de car man no na fido so da kwa bigger adoring wa wunti no wakoka ho men sending his car no famfo camera me whole site. You see how Ghanaians think. Inti time no sika na car no nya ni nyina no wan save enka odi sika no kra no unua na me odi enka save poka say odi aya ade o because onim say car na nya abedi ni say he is the owner of the car now. Inti the open obeye because car no ho de be kwa adwuma da bia obenya bia de bia inti de eba no he didn't even save nothing. 1 week later our friend said mean sending no 20 cities and 10 cities no fan can verify just churkum. You can't even get transport to come.
Yeah, but that's another topic to financial literacy. There's something so many of us don't know about. We have to, like, it's not taught in schools, you know, they don't teach us. But the other thing, so you also have to step out.
Eric is saying, do you speak
Twi? Asante Achimagogo. Yes. Agogo hima. Yes.
You must have Makim Dede.
Yeah.
Until I say my trim rem.
Enti dem
was why glued to the Facebook one train to my trim room.
No, the American say friends say financial literacy and yeah they train with school. You know, it's but even though they don't teach us in your way of school, you should also be curious to go find out information for yourself. And you be beyond your better with school. Oh, like for instance, I joined like Facebook group. I have this Facebook group. It's about financial literacy. and they teach you about savings, the importance of it, and all of that. I know the importance. That's why I'm seeking outside education, right? So even though like I'm buying, there's so much the governments can do. But what as an individual, you also be able to help yourself, seek out resources, be curious, know what is going on. Oh, but they be a percent town that be I buy and change say, oh your schools in say, or munye say. So everything is the government's fault. At the end of the day, like who are you?
Now even if the government creates, government in create no, with all due respect, I buy no one in the lapses were fine.
Of course,
but I buy no cry we are gonna afford the musu buy better now no attitude.
That's why it's a mindset change. They just need to come to that point.
Vice President Baumia started sadia na no cocoa office. Omunko adwuma ntem na surprise you na me free sebe to aso a na mani age a 9-day wonder anto aso. Manujo, mamemra Holean akasa kakama me tie
na momo aka no say attitude of the average Ghanaian. We are our own enemies. I mean, I like the way it's more like a spoken word. Or share that song or choice kukuseku me at a point in time I some baby say power now on the weekend I'm sure can for spend there to say no, if they have worked for this money they'll be careful with it.
That is don't say that.
You see, they'll be careful with it.
No, it's true.
No, you can't say.
I know what I'm saying.
It's true.
You look at them and they don't suffer. They don't suffer to make that money. Your attitude, people, the gatekeepers are the ones rather the root as the connection. The man said it.
My first
security man. I say
syndicate.
A syndicate. People have done it and they've succeeded. You be no be fie no se ahwopo oni fie ye wadwumem na ye se ye deal no no se onye ene hwe na se na no then says you see
and that gas adwuma na ne obi tumi gas ma se adwuma no betu yo.
Yes, we should be
over consonant or so you've got to
exactly, you have to maximize your returns when they know that you don't deserve it. And I permeate into every facet. You may be artisan, okay. There are some companies and India for nation. What cause tomato paste in a Gino tomatoes in a day. Airport City in Accra. Most of their heads there are Indians, and there are companies with Ghanaian part owned by Ghanaians. Just like he said, no, Ghana no ye deal. It be a market for nipa 10. No more ye merchandise and idea no the scanation no afeni nipa ba ko pe no ye. At the end of the day, they don't get the required results. No sounds so disicano. But for India ni na chrome now what travel so omo be 700 million. No we nya chance be do Ghana. Nti when him says 1 year he might get problem. They can also be cheats. But the issue here is that company showing KPIs in an annual returns. What for Ghana ni atena wonom no. What security gadgets from America.
I see what we for Ghana ni obeto CCTV camera, obeto we still.
Penty sometimes you know they are evil geniuses. They don't be you no camera no. Exactly.
Nipa na be afa.
Already be 20 pieces no. Why any 50? Or the receipt number. Security man is all kind of yan so why can't you say 20 but the car took 50 pieces out. Come on, I better capture or so. You see, this is how it works. So at the end of the day, no, a great attitudinal problem, with blacks, but more with we Africans too.
Of course,
a trickle down. Say,
even in this country.
Exactly, Tana. I wanted to stay with our race. But when people tell you stuff and you marvel say, then it goes to Africa, Western Africa. Then you do your gun and put the NHS and Yakura. Say company will be an opportunity. You man onyebi ape. How to steal is the first line. Odo one he's looking for.
Okay, I say edumebi. One sasika for ne kasano. But cause an experience. Edumebi no. Na obepe juma enye qualification certificate and alien about law degree enye no show no share honesty became the criteria for selecting employment
based on
and also competent can be taught on the job. So he started using honesty as the number one criteria in
selecting.
Honesty
cannot be taught. Their roots, their foundation, how you are firmed up growing up. And say you might have all the qualification but on foul. Because of person poker so manicho minim nekakra at least on still they end up disappointed. But they don't pick people. African, why people tell that meritoriously we don't employ people because we are not sure of their temperaments and their attitude. It is not on the paper. It's virtually we fun then he's coming to either litigate, give you issues. Technically, no, he summed up everything. I make us say, I've experienced it.
And then he talk about what we've been talking about every day. Buying the government of, or top government of officials dishonesty.
Oh, say the no can say interest. So because you say interest, we should be salary say be 2,000 Ghana cedi, which translates to maybe $300. And if you are see in 2 or 3 years, you know very well. So on to me, see no. With all the benefits, maybe piano, a Danish is one year maybe worth $200,000.
Yeah. Maybe they have side jobs.
Maybe they have, but most of the times they don't have. You see, now they begin to give credence to what really happens. That at the end of the day, 8 to 5 job, he doesn't have other jobs, but it's ODD Jumanim. Oh, like he gave you the Indian example. Indian syndicate, Obi, we are 2 boxes. A co-op, we are 10 boxes. Obia, so the chain of
also taken from
Ada, like a ripple effect.
Company, yes. I say company, Ada Umbinyas Cabibrino. I just say, oh, nano, oh, poultry farm, hono.
Poultry farm. Last time, no, a friend said it, say, or farm. So Ponchi Wukro Momusieno, they bury it or because, and that was one way I never won so because so yeah, why you say we they begin to kill the animals.
I mean, now dear in Peace FM. We dear can be a poultry farm or toy. Or no Crotigana, no. Yeah. We dear can be a poultry farm. He so me can say, me person me baby was hey. Don't even try. Don't think of it. So if we say to a betna Ghana, now betna farm why you were dia. Fine.
And it's a good guarantee. Baby walk a crack. Obi share hotel so now cover bed dahonum na sikama farm.
Me call Lizzie's hotel, right? Yeah. Time now me call Ghana 2013? Yeah, Light of Doomso 2013 now hono. Me call Lizzie's hotel now omu Doom Light. Na mene that was the year I went with my wife, Maggie, for the first time. You could do her because you go late, you could do say 11 between 11 and 12. I say boss, office with me sorry I'm watching there can bet me 40
series.
No, or bet me the amount 40 series nanka. And papa 6 na my sorry code there. Me shene nimza.
Wonder Crown song. And imagine you be a company. And
I'm saying I'm a buyer no. Maybe some rooms available no see you will be or what. It will be or as a boy so officer sorry no padia. Someone say Ghana that is what many or ban and and I'm a deca by to him say be I'm Ghana no ham or hearing to me be bingy. Some sorry no park or there and the old mammy receive then you'll beat me at the bonus so
condition
you see
the best must be washed any idea he doesn't care because the owner is not there. Owner by 8 a.m. the next will be amba.
So many mammy receipt.
So no. It's everywhere in Ghana the same thing. Your kind leadership. Minister, I do dream one no because
I was saying this the reason why most people haven't stolen in Ghana is because they haven't gotten the opportunity.
Oh yes,
that is what he said.
I can never judge a man till he has those
because I said 3 times company back was say or you overhaul miensa.
Utie Kennedy Japan has a beautiful tape you can about the chrome. Obi wo kra not than about 2 MP no. I expect so be money scant. We are MP now all the salary be 13,000 no. People feel that once they give better
15,000.
Yeah, also on put the 10 car loan at 13. Sana
I saw money United to car loan.
So no one of the highest paid MPs. But no because just car loan e bi no meje other kind of loans near there. But no pono okoni chroma when there's a funeral you must pay. A marriage ceremony, naming ceremony. So where would they get that money from? Oh yes. So at the end of the day, no, everybody is stealing. Then my friend said, "I quite said France, they are all batching left. Who do want to? Everything is strange to you." Oh, and that is what is really happening.
You know why Prince told me 2 days ago, say, "Oh, Otiana, oh yeah, you will change. You see the problem."
99%, only a few. What you change you come back, you can't fit in.
Yeah,
that's the problem there because Sano Biaye, they think this is how life
that's why Leon
but I also believe say it takes like even though say system they are corrupt and it's like 99%, that 1% person
can change
can also make a difference.
There are a few good people out there.
They can influence for difference. For instance, the Oka Hotel as same say you didn't agree to that, so that's a good thing. You're not encouraging
now me person me CB. Now me better be hotel. I'll say, oh, my receipt.
You see, and
but that's encouraging.
It boils down to affordability too, because at the end of the day, I didn't 100 cedi. Now me better na ma soya ma chiako. Maybe I make by 6 a.m. I have to be at tech.
So also feel say 100. Now so my 40 now me receipt.
Extra 60.
Challenge me 60. No be me idea watch now.
Exactly. See, I agree
with you that. It boils down to humans integrity,
like dishonesty and integrity.
Yeah, just
exactly.
Because before you went there, you had budgeted you were going to spend 100
exactly,
and you knew say akwana mfasa suggestion na ma you are going to pay your 100.
Yes.
That's how your way we nyam for so dey.
Integrity
and the system to near the I say nipa ni be a man stimulus package I say Ghana who gives you that at the end of the day
I know they agree.
Why people also sometimes I say no here because when him say at the end of the day genuinely I'm not working I'll be giving money. Ghana genuinely you are not working, what really happens to you? You have to eat. Oh, not to justify it.
No, but who is those who
have opportunity. They have opportunities. And you see, brother Christian factor.
Was it 70 to 80%, if not more? Religious people.
Yeah, I know. Because now we don't. So people question the means, but the end is what people want to justify with. When I was so young, about 30 years ago. To me, suffer to me for say you away. I remember so my tell this at that time, what about to offering a day and I will ask us there was sorry them what we are the pastor can ask you that they want to know what you really do and what you say. But nobody cares. At the end of the day, you say, a condition why you met to now you are sorry penny because that time you are the friend is you don't bring your bad money to come in. You
to the church.
Now I saw for sending all that message. That be sure we are slave queen. We know be akwa that one is cannot be too often. Why will you do that? Says he cannot cry. Those times, no no. Says cannot when him so GF be man same after being promiscuous and you cannot even bring it to church. Near the end, I think all the moral fabric has become so weak financially, emotionally. There's nothing to write home about Ghana again. He said everything.
So we are own enemies.
Oh, we are own enemies. People or be crying some person be people are in started competition with you, even your own sometimes your own family.
Yeah.
When you are no pono or being person be we scratching no.
Onim me and that me no na woga
yes.
Na ayi ba madam funa na ofiasa funa me pese me bonidin. Organ crisis here. Now Obeka say na Leon did mention about say odi wa project kra ma onua mo. Odene dan ma ni nua ba. Ena ni nua ba no so ewukunu nti omo mienu na ehwe dan so na oba no ba me site be soon
asase no cry
dan omo se obodru e ha no lentilos e hwan no onim so story nti onim so okoflu dan so okọ e feeling kra na enye
see na wonum nya say we do e be krentim the boy nyumo Canada we ni
no manu sometimes yeah na e fan say enyum kra de e beka say fine but
no me say I only said
how do we fix not being our enemy? About then propel solutions. Now you see that is what I was talking about. Say as a say educational system, that should be the first step. Educational system. As I say, you did on the first no na hwan na ka say first ni isua last say Scott Safo no ka say isua cultural studies religious and moral studies
so I want to RME religious
I think
and moral
it's
education
something else.
First na social studies na cultural studies next somewhere in RME religious and moral education.
So we should enter patriotism. You're starting critic class, integrating patriotism, because Leanne can about the youth. Say you start here, generation here oh enkono na yenya new generation. I said say Martin Luther King Jr. dreamt years to come. He didn't live to see the dream, but because of the vision and the honesty of his dream is working today. Ntina Leon law America never ti hey onemro foti school dem and cafes we there na onemro for kwatena school dem ntina na Leon kasa we don't need the 99% of the corrupt society, we just need the 1%. And I know enrechina me prince kasa wa no kasa ma say jai they can change you then na ya me ya because when people me omo Ghana na ya enya me ya bebre say ye wo krom ha no it hurts me. Say wuti krom ha utimi kwa adwuma ba unya bibi di you are okay unni adwuma kra ban say je unemployment je full stamp benefit Ghana bi ni ho enti sempenim fo no hwe kro ni ye na say ye teka say Ghana dey say na tie because me MPP ni Ghana dey say na say economy MDC ni it hurts me. Yes uko obi krom obi fie na hu ade a efa na odi bi ade akọ krom say say na nka kro we tete ho no no so yare na yare ni bio. But look at how far they have come and where it is now.
You said something about patriotism. Why are people here patriotic? Because of some of these things. Okay, it's proud to be an American, not to live here, because opportunities in Onibia, the system will take care of them. But you teach our kids patriotism, and the top
Manu Jones says some way they be outcome dispute too.
Yeah, let's go there.
Because Ghana are from 4 penny and penny for now moving.
So my point is that the system should be to
there has to be a system overhaul.
Yeah,
everybody.
To teach patriotism, we can be patriotism where it has no end product. Say they should be patriotic, but everybody know the system does not take care of them.
We are talking about honesty, integrity. Ewaha. Say who share Ghana? Ntina me can say. Say who share Ghana? When a bokro no kese pa, and the interview kura ne papa ye kura che said the politician. Omunsu ne wuska no. Nti say ntina adana me tie say mo bi was it Otabella na obi a and na o ka say enye obi a owo sika na kire say obi nye kronfo. By a yesuban.
Oh yeah.
Nti say nipa no 10 million ad ni kosi 100 million na obesa wia.
Of course.
Nti so obi o 2 cities na so e kronfo a okotena 10 cities yu a he will still but the only confirm what's not 5 cities or 5 million onwia. So I think the integrity thing should be more of a concern. Say you be honest, because I said you can agree with you. Say the country won't say a nation that does not even honor it's not worth dying for. Yes. I agree with you on that front. Say and they said there be a boy.
Yes.
I'm very fortunate.
I agree, but
almost share no more
Ghana for. Say there are still people, loyal people. There are people, honest people around.
Because so when you have to feel na, also when you down amount. Now you to me for cement. Well, you
yeah,
it me for cement. Woman is go show down so did you. Now say for cement. Echo ton dia. And then I just will be a company not net now because you say they were near Juma into
crying and morphine. They are the major tools for some of these negative acts. Because I quite say when you open the door for people to feel that many then you are not telling say X me should be also beton because you are not be able to create a man.
Yeah, you see how
you need him.
You see how the man was talking about how security any workers no ye lie. Nkrofo be lie nipa na wadamfo na wogina dina de ade ahyɛ ne sana ɔno akofa ebehunti ɔkyerɛ ɔmo kwan.
Yes
ɔkyerɛ ɔmo kwan
na nipa wa ko be truthful campaign na so ɔno abɛyɛ enemy
say no
your friend traitor sanka ɔno nso na nka ɔyɛ ade papa no. I think the whole system now is a spoiled one.
Exactly.
It's a spoiled system, and all areas. All areas, because that sense of
we just need a few.
It's getting worse.
We just need a few people who stand still and be like integral.
People have sold their conscience. So people who should be why your procurement say I do a metal $30 and a 30 Ghana cedis. No, I saw general because no boy didn't talk. No, because okay, man, 60. We have a 40 in Bremi. A corner boss one man. You see the chain. The higher it goes, the more they want you. Those who are supposed to make sure the door is shut are rather the one opening it. If you are contractor and umpona or the ejumane ban poni sajino. She said,
that's exactly what I'm telling
most
you.
Of them, next time you're farmer, people have lost opportunities in Ghana because they did not agree to ask some of the amount.
My couple of messages. Eric, more experiences beyond about Facebook. Yeah, share with other people. That baby, maybe.
And they're not having meeting like 5.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Eric is say Eric Kwacho in super. I say powerful delivery. I say can you push the end of my kind? I say I left too. I saw her and I came back and my kind. Can Frederick say today? Okay, I know my kind.
They think that both of us are not.
I say we go. I say we go watch. we go watch the. Okay, can Frederick say? Opo, please. Are you?
Yes.
Guys, not three in the studios. Manucho is right. Okay, threesome. Oh, can Frederick's there? Eric Kwacho and Opo adjust her camera. We need to see food. Eric, do I go?
No, you won't adjust. I'm looking at it alone.
What's me adjust? Who full body no nice. Molash Kofi Asamoah Edumens and see Opo until we Africans go back to our traditional religion. That continent will be suffering, sir, because they are not scared of the Bible, Quran. My point is, if the employees know of the Antwa gods, they will be very competent in their respective works. Watching from London, Molash Kofi Samuel Dumensa Kofi that's it. That's Kofi point. On say Manucho, in as much as okay, you might sound devilish. When you just ask now all can no credit.
Oh yeah.
First me obi free me chrome or chill chrome nimbia. Chill chrome ne wo bosom be abusuana kubiri tano akonfo be omoma ben ana onim jeteli. Ashanti go oba no ho bi tu na du be yi ne namu empane ewo ne friend obin konfo obin ho o chirkrum ajeteli those days ajeteli satam chirkrum si usika kura free to abontia obiamfa ena satam isusu no say ye pon school ne ye ba fia usku atade kura bi wa onro because ebusuana so akonfo it was I confirm share community in the Dimrika. And you say, children growing up, me age group no be an in my community. Like near the dear grow, you're born to of China. Come.
Yeah.
Satam no slow. Any that is not to say we are encouraging.
No, but it's the truth. We were there. We saw systems were working. So they brought. People started.
No, but it's because no.
Molasha sama all can say. Yensro Bible, Yensro Quran.
Why I didn't think Yensro Bible. Like how he says, say 80 or like he said, well, most of them religious people, right?
Yeah,
because people are religious, they don't make Christianity a way of life. Yes. That's the issue.
Yeah, but in the past, you see, there was an element of fear, so people were taking.
But if you make Christianity,
now it is instant justice.
Yeah, but if you make Christianity a way of life, right? Oh, make Christian say, oh, sorry, you're reading your Bible, you're getting to know what's in the Bible, you're understanding, you have a relationship with God, you know what you have to do, and you don't know what friends saying you don't have to do. No, some things are there, no, because you understand
how many of the Christendom do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what is killing us is religion. That's what is killing us, because most Christians say during the week say they won't even take their Bible, they just justify
the politicians sorry, they are church elders. Church elders, we did that cross committee, whether we are no one
it's everywhere. But until say you sit down and like, because also and like the Bible is what is like guiding us or whatever, right? Until it's not say no read your Bible, okay, Bible saying yes, so you say you don't have to be like evil to your brother or whatever. You understand that God speaks to you, so you know what to do.
Yeah, and we are talking about Plato's ideal
world. Yeah, in a
but
perfect
we are telling
world.
You that there was a society, they had their gods and there was sanity. Then people brought the Bible and they told them that all those things are nonsensical. Then the next moment, people are now maybe in the past, those gods they were not. They truthfully had no spirits in them, but people were so much afraid. So I wouldn't go taking your TV because I think something happened to me. Now they bring the religion is with us.
Can also do
they are not doing the tenets.
Yeah, and because that can still happen if people make Christianity a way of life instead of religion.
Oh yeah, but that's how it should be. It should have been a way of life that love your neighbor as thyself. That shall not do this. Those are the realities. But the point is, judgment will come at the end, but in the past, they don't even say instant justice. When we are in a village,
that's karma.
But in the village, those times you will not even dare touch the person's stuff. You see, not to sometimes you don't run down that religion, but that's the harsh reality that maybe 40 years ago when he was growing up, he knew that his village they were not doing much of in the name of Jesus, but there was sanity.
No, not here. Now.
Yeah, but
Satam now bosom no so ho say me na me ko Roman.
Yes.
Satam na me so na me ko Roman school na me ma me ko Roman na me ko Roman. But at the same time no ye come a ye nkolenti ye come abusuana na so ni ade a ye ko hwe.
Maybe it was working then, but now you're the bad. You think it's gonna work? Like this our generation, like
the generation is different.
No, the point is
people come online to lie, no more, and like they swear, like I swear my unborn kids, but you are lying.
Yes. You see, in the past, and I'm sure they were psychological, but they were working. See, I woke up with some them. We cried to me, we are gold from the abusum them. But when you were growing up, how dare you? You not even you don't even want to get closer.
See, at the bar, it's not going to work in this generation.
And Tuesday, we can say more fishing. People want to go because they'll tell you the Chinese are up there. They are fishing.
It's true.
China for fish. Also, Mama Ghana for.
Now, on guys, nkofo muku krum nkwala 12
yes.
last week. Apam. You catch them say ho area no say Tuesdays at abe yanko ho. Omo nkwala no mu ko school no. You say nsane ne omo hu so bi ba. No ma them. And nsuo farm. And Leon, I agree with you say maybe that the generation then
a bit, but
I say you nyansa dodo.
Generation has rather been let's end it.
We have to adapt, like
because
and make changes according to what what generation we're bringing up.
Yeah, but it's getting worse because we have to start questioning the wealth of people near Adenian.
Why are you? But
they have side jobs, like you said.
But but people make genuine money. People are hardworking.
Then it's as good as saying that everybody's money is genuine, so we can't question them.
Of course,
how will you question? Because if your side is to be believed that hey, Manicho is a teacher, he's making $200 a month, so that it can build a house worth $300,000 in 5 years. Then so do you say, what am I saying? The person can have other jobs. Then we can't question anybody, because at the end of the day, we shouldn't use what he's doing to judge how much he's acquired. Because at the end of the day, he might have been doing businesses, which is possible. There are people here, they are teachers, but they are working with people in Ghana.
So we businesses are. If it's physical, if you can prove it, no problem.
And exactly what Manasseh said. That's what Bahasia, Walmart, they are a rich family. You can give some reasons why they are rich. Elon Musk, Tesla, Bezos, it's Amazon.
Yeah.
At least there's some level of something they're doing to inspire the youth. But you know, a small boy in an area, 22 years old, that Range Rover, now, Osa, next time, Okrawea, we shouldn't question where they are making those monies from. I think that it's a whole attitudinal something. This man had to just tell us in one line. But sometimes we blame leadership because they have the way.
Yeah.
They have the way to really calm some of these things that institutions should work.
Sir, at the end of the aqua, say, you see the Neka system. Yempeni for no wia ntinkwalani wia they don't care.
Yes.
So yempeni but sanka yempeni for no a dignify omo and nkwalani wia do make sure say, because you said say can be trickle from up down. You said say enambia that's adiana kind I told you more. What's a fish be pro enambia abo bi abo ni tu kra wuram.
Yeah, exactly.
No be pro. It starts from the brain. It's training never. Nti sempeni for no. Be honest.
I can yes you, but say just like you guys said, it's getting worse. And could be say we don't care if it is a normalized system. But now no 16-year-old child him say min ko bi na min tutu ni party nko pe sekedro. You see when we were 16, I mean it was about yebo ampi.
No.
Yanko pe girl bi, yanko dada girl bi.
Na ye di agro bi e friend no farm no kwa farm no udibi. That time no ukra oba odi de ma me papa na oba kra that time no nyamiti ye de ntoma twetwa emu nti e ka oba ewi obema ba ko a na odo south no kum na mudi agro na mko yesi farm no kwa farm no ka na wa farm kakra that's what do heaven.
Yeah, you having and then no 15 16 they are thinking that you could be
15-year-old boy obetimi akasa okuku obi a piska.
Yeah.
I mean, the more you think of it,
I agree with you. Say generation also can say na ye de ba ye decide your man back cry. I don't think it's going to fly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
unfortunately, it's the same like those gods and when they were there, people were disciplined. On one of my back, another form to infiltrate and spoil the system.
Course, yeah.
Say instant money. Instant money. Big chabuchina so won't in calf and picture bra. Oh, yen pacron papa, oh, my cameos, yeah, chimnadrin.
What taxi I'm be say, yeah, you want to or see upo whatever or no the taxi scale.
Or the brother crack or mabusum be so no or tiny argument in your taxi abreno. Yeah, say, me brother will frame you.
Okay, so on to camera or the about
framing, my tabano. Mejimeno.
We are own enemies. I know any the discuss here. Ghana needs to change, and we will not stop until we see say Ghana is becoming what Martin Luther King dreamt, seeing America from afar. And ye mubienzo enya no tikrum ha ye kasa etimi ware timi woma enemrofo ma ko school. Ghana needs to change. You have a role to play. Let's change our attitude.
Let's change from within, from one person.
The way we think, the way we talk. Yen dignify ye honeyama honesty kakra mra ya brabom. Na eno ne bema o minus sa ye mpanimfo na ansesa yen ye betumi asesa mo. Ba say yen adwen say yen so yen sesa de a omo so de eno na omo po because they want a way to kill us quote and unquote. enya say killers o mu di tuo e be si eti so akun ba killers say omu wia na yenso ye pe wia de a ene wia ne wia thief man enti mumma yensesa ya kwan na yentumi nsesa Ghana na Ghana be ye say ye atan ye ho atanfo de a ye betumi asesa aba ye ho adofo ama o man na gina 508-846-3021 ye start ya from course no ubetumi afre na do adwenkyira ba 508-846-3021 ofra na onso ene ye de political tidbit stories ebremo ye kan sem bebre ena ye ne former Obuasi MP Openi Edward Eni so kasa ye about Chimensa Bunsu issue no ena ene ye focal point for the day Reverend no audio na ye boy ye no mame mpeke calls no Africa president chase mame we are no luma na mumuni so ko in that direction
me da se bebre mi nua opo mame chia utie fo na me chia me NDC pan for US na ya man ko ja go be wo bia me chia no wa ho ntama mo kan ye MPs no omu na ma ahonkire ebe omu so nne omu na ma nipa hwehwe no ma efiri omu ho because omu anu kwanya mo so kasa na wo mu campaign time na ma ebido bia amafo di ma ne ta no we nyina afiri omu ho se MP baba MP nim se kwan on timi nye kwan na so obeja na no se kwan obeye MP sa no jam no se wa ko MP ta fashi uko do sia to ka be 9 nu ira isi ho ni wole na echi cheyi to se omo mu se na kino bini obo omo ko di ma ne bi di through ho eke ba se uko ya no ne se wo finu o prefe ko no se ka ka o ye no ma bia no ma ta na so bi no ne ya ndia o mo presa se no e kan se no mo ye
me bacho nipa ba ku bi wo so ne feedback ne terrible e ma ye nti asemo a Africa president can intimi pacho mo baso a da bia me pleading with Mose you try say betumi pick as many calls as possible nti a ebi wa ye merge mo calls no say there mo betumi aye no tentem no bia nso because you can say call one call at a time e ba nti u baso no mute phone no mute phone no misra mo feedback ne too much nti mo amu wo so no me pacho obi a mute the phone no say edru so na me bodin a ene die kwan so na wa on mute na wa kasa esa obi kasa mo background noise no kabuma enye kra madam wase to asuma me menu abema Africa president nefa kasa brewe
me da se bebre enti answer politicians no so enam sa no man sunti na man ne anen titwa ne sa no ma bi no asabe ensam fata no bam nti mesre de ye na se MPs no se ka omo nya no yan ti no mo to alo mo kunya ka omo fanya puntu nduma fa mai omo ye puntu nduma no mo ja ka sa kese to a the man no so ba ti so atro mo ho so omo yi fanya puntu no so ka kese no mo to dia the man no so nya ja ma bo ba ja mi no na mo do so
yada si Africa president oluma ya pom desaminu
opo yo na so
erade ne yadini yenso ho den Ghana yesi we are own enemies mabunu no yesi obi bia adwuma no de hyemu nsa krono nko obi bia portrait for manamu kum nkokọ obi di dan jamu anamu wia cement ne ndioma enti muntimi nni no kre eno ntina ama mpanimfo no so bunkam fire so
Babentia ya party chama chama kojoabo nde animbre chama michao na animbre babentia international of the Israel Godfather no anagui animbre Ghana babentia opo media ne de wadama me ya bakwa sem kakra na media ya na opedi bia na dobia papa na dia no ye mani se otu omo na papa na nke tre obe wunu eno acha na nke tre na ma no ni enu ne di obo ku bata ba ko ni ode ne di atna kromo a papa di da swe no so otu kwai eno se ajama me mba bi na di acha na ma to aso e ti ade se na kwala ne kante papa sa ja we de misrao ne kwa na mete tinkabe ya e katina menten papa ne ti ase o kante papa sa ja me papa ti ase ndo bi anu otu mefo e tinkabe ya misrao ja tu mefo elo so sa akuto ba ku bia me be ma bia me do na ndi ba ko o be ti asia elo so ni problem If you don't quite was said that to me, and no contest will be a sawadia than I say. Pakai, and Kebako. Why talking you were quiet was said that to me for what I was said to be a Yamawa, but one is so. For we, and one was said just asking me for you, and I say, so to me, I'm not a Kuala Penino, was you a Pamano. Oko me kaba de tia sema ukaya uto tantima obia nipa na de on de no wa na wo nipa na usabe nipa bonne no oye tayi me na nchemi ansani na papa na je e no se ni odinu wukim no so ko ne bata obabi okodu bebi okodu na ma mi pobi wo nsuo mu e no tre nsuo no mu e oji nsuo no mu ye na okọ na nim no kai papa na futu a ebi ka se wa nda o mase wo sa ga o mase ana ma mi pote na be che ponso ke kedi mawi ana ukwo e wa sa be ya fi yes ya intie se ka hawa uni le bia kwa bla bet na enten abla no ko ya die sai no wo sa ba no be se ma me no sa na o hene na wo kro mo no ni wi amba ne ma no o hene ne ma ni be bet na bra che ne du ma pani suba mpa wo da na di aso bi ya je ba mo ni so no na ni so ade o hene ni ma no e so o hene ni danya no wa jamu a ni danya na gudie wo and what was telling me now, and one of them are branch and die. After that, I am many and quite no more. Lay over here. Or who plot to him out, Yaman or any Yabako, Aqua die. Emma Woody Star branch piano. Emma telling what kind of him and say, a branch over piano, one no Iranda, or Chaman is up or him and Irano say, Manan Castamano. Or him and a friend, you know, Busana, or ran the Iran one down, one carry. And was small branch and say, one pallet and quite black for Mr. Ramo. Me, one pallet and come out black for no, I'm a Friday man in black. One day, Colonel, what the next year the Conco Pita will be answered and a mar branch. What chairman was there quite branch and say, one of the like an elsumano. Now, what you want in another woman, the person another Conco Pitano will be any more chance I didn't allow. A branch and a kayak for one of the to me as I say. So to never know be do you will see the Pamano, one day never did the man. Silence and here to say, a black said I was one moon cool, no one tell it, no one fight out them from lemon. A black one car letter, or what if one could ride them cool, or what they let a neighbor number 2 branch or one of, or so strong. Now, only was someone never was young men like I say, it was father and commander now, another job. A black one is here, I said the letter.
Oh, my, and the charity.
And yes, I saw conceal, I didn't go run them Korea or Chairman. That's the 7 and the chairman, and then the Tidamu. Or we say branch and branches or Germany with Charlie or Friday, even the even down, or Chairman and then a guy. A someone and make Kenny, make a branch and two power down at dinner. And when a man branch in our project, if you all can only Canada for them the farmer branch, a branch anyway, they said the Oklahoma. It's in the house in your you're grateful, you're grateful, and no problem. We got the 2 of Wawa. Someone to me, one call, wow, Crano. When you walk from the side of the car, no one for Kunala in a Japan. It will I tell them the chat one and say,
yes, that's it. And you 2 year home for no credit integrity. Mamma Mumuni upon design. My interior. Mumuni. Yeah, Missy, my interior, your tone kappa, soften own enemies.
Me da se papa me ya upo make sure na anyumre uba Ghana bia ya wanyumre be uko America bia ya wa bia make sure papa otumfo nyankopɔ wo nhiro no bɔ ho bansan sɛ obi man so na wo yi nti de bia na wo se frem paibɔ e wo otumfo nyankopɔ enim e de maw na ma kyia me nya wolman social life wa wo kasa wie ti sɛ wo firi sunjan opo e ya no wa dani sie pa bia ma me ade a me nya wolman social life bia me Ghana ha sei no edu twem otumfo nyankopɔ wo nhira no no bɔ no ho ban me nya opo kakra me be so me nya wolman social life ya no se sɛ wi afe obi che wade ana obi ya ade de maw sie so e ya no wa danase e bi nti na danase wo so danase a na otumfo nyankopɔn na wahyira so ade ama wo nti na ɔbaanyem na so ɔwo a ɛyɛ broni ba o ɛyɛ alatani ba o ɛyɛ Ghana ni ba o ɛyɛ America ni ba o so wɔnyem na so da ɔbɛwu akora na bɛwiase no akora no bɛso nyaa sanse alatani obeso nyaa broni bɛso nyaa bibini bɛso nyaa asantini bɛso nyaa ɛyɛ punu ni bɛso nyaa na nyaa no te afɛ nyaa na di tere sɛ wiase hana wapa no ɛyɛ different than na baabi a wɔwɔ no nti nya adeɛ bia ni wɔbɛyɛ ama na ɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ da ɛyɛ suban ɛyɛ ɛdidifoɔ ɛyɛ wiase ɛyɛ suban nti mi ni o adeɛ bia wɔkɔ a APP so wanya adeɛ ɛyɛ wiase yɛ suban sɛ APP ba na ɔbɛyɛ adeɛ bia wɔkɔ a NDC so wanya adeɛ CPP kura na ɛbɛba sɛ yɛpa yɛnkɔfa Yesu Kristo emra mbedi adeɛ ɛwɔ man no mu ha ɔbɔ midɔ Nyankopɔn ka som a yɛsom se yɛ yɛbɛka si Yesu Kristo kura na adeɛ yɛnhwɛ twerɛsɛm no a Yesu Kristo di daeɛ ɛne Anabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ɛdi daeɛ no Anabi Muhammad ayɛ de wɔ se inna akramakum inda Allaha atikakum wɔ se obi biara ni wa wɔkyɛ ne yɔnko wɔ wiase a yi sɛ deɛ ɔkyɛ ne yɔnko nyamesuro ɛne gyidie ɛne ɛkyɛ ne yɔnko nti yɛmbusa sɛ ɛnɛ yɛsuro nyame anaa yɛwɔ gyidie anaa me deɛ ɔpo
okay yɛda ase
ɔtumi bɛyɛ adeɛ na obi ahu sɛ adeɛ wɔ a wayɛ no ɛyɛ pa nso ne wakɔndɛ mo me ne ɔpo mede wo bɛsia no makyerɛ Ghana mpanyimfoɔ nyina ɔtumfoɔ Nyankopɔn ɔnhyira m no ɔnka mo
okay yɛda ase inu abɛma mo mu ni no ma menti kwadwo poku kwadwo apom te sɛn
so about the another woman and so in a what they expect your control. Na she control in a just go for unity radio so Emma then I was going to the power would the Amagana and say a future and some aircraft or Ghana teaching control in us almost a year. Opo mamen comments on the Vinia Panipi Edicata with this and Yamana aircraft every Yampanian foreign minister MP and on a started yes animal Yamanopo. Mamen for me and got a man to my MP or ban and say any photo opo or what for now the second or two. Our dear campaign with me from a qualification. A year old Banana was a wow, bench and person said, the training, the weapon, open machine, the IBB, or home training, or for me, yes, I am away, and you say I was a real. And when we did not go to when you did machine a man, and when and why did the top of them or say, what the do you might come out? Why would you say to Cobra? Namian Copada with my MP, I want you to constituency to Cobra. Or for what do our corporation from get me at there? Why did it? Or your meeting, or your way? My first lady, who call ya near the only. And so we are enough to cover our also good to my power on the map. Only a channel quality. They say, yeah, you're playing with the penny now. Yes. Now, what up get my mobile? Or make catch of that. I mean, look for this, Omajuma, and Uncle for air shadow, or both, yeah, and Granny Statier, Mano. No, Mr. Catch on some make my 8 o'clock. No, good break one more before 8. And so I am no Catay. Any point to go 8, 9. Madame Flipsana was day. Namia, Namia, washing Namia 1. Only decided I'm a madame plate for after human. Ya fata inagophobia na tia kufa mi yeso ofanatbo opo homo ya be homo ba chikum ebe cha ade ofanatbo no mo ba school 7 so say and the whole week so ni zame ya committee the whole week head mistress no so ya okaje say the whole week o ma school because I dey tell ya for me na e o mo fe say school na egu aka obi na amagana aye dindin amagana aye dindin obi tie na adwuma na so wa opo the person yaman no nso ntimi nya scan bi na won fa nkyawka na yeto won fa ogufo ne de won ne be na timu na bia na wa kwa ko ja adwuma na bolo so na ze na won kwa ko so adwuma no po sa de ne de ya me kweli am sa ensana emfata enti sa te mo de pia ye MTP sha yen sama ye kan de ye kwa ko hwele ya ye bisa ne se e bosha wo she be prepare enti wo ba ye ana so wonye ana se se so ba nso a ejenti na mo mpese be wo no because they say they no wo pe no when you start carry enti ni wo fie ya ye di na chi no o wa ta se enti ya be sre so wo peribi na so bi bo ma wo nya wi a opo eya kai no te de na ya yenu awulma e ka no kai no ne kokko dana se na me tidi da no so ebetu ya ni monyam hye ama ye nyina ye etu pon opo no mi adwo.
Okay, yeah, that's it. But your mom line so no. In rules ame so any nu that the boat so wo was no to asoma me ansa na me wi amakofa enu abema akwesi brefo. But your why no. Raman, one a druze. Raman, you know about no Raman. Raman and a Samin, and when I was daddy boat was
Ibrahim.
Oh, okay, Ibrahim and your own druze. Raman, we have bad park. How you be travel?
Ambacho, Opo, Yakupo, and Shiro, na Yame, Embo Muhumbai, our American Maimu, Babia Mobia, Yame, Embo Muhumbai, and Yami Shiramuso. Was a Gimedia, Modia Sumoni, Muti, Obim Maimu. Na Mokai Mochi, Mokai Muniano, Mokai Ghana Foso, Yesu ya Ghana, and you say you Yachi, our Amanoni. The bomb pay a mamma, and chair your charmer, and you see charmer and your chair, papa. Na Ghana for you now, more American Maimuna, your chum. Nande, MSA, and some Amudituja social issue. I have mine, papa. Na Muniaba could be not chain and no car. Nema ekoso Ghana ha because say nyakupo daru mane ulmai akwanya wo say yetiemu life and collect nti yetienu ye phone so na ye bompa ye mamu say de bia mu support ye no nyakupo mamu bi na mu support ye sa na ye bompa ye ma say omo amu pese yihye ye pa agempa ebe mama Ghana ye kra be he no omo so nyakupo nhiro mo na minyi aba ku bi ka sen bi say wo Ghana ha aya na kata sisi for ene ekuye menene ya jine 100% because me amiti hayi se me konye position bia na afede wo America yi to ba na me posipe menimo dream no me ye se ye police station kura wura ma ye si ukobelu bia man tieska bai wa be free o ye tiwo na ukofa because unyi free wa obaya abide apie the green no a free shase kakra ekosuro by said of me mania jina se o ka se ye mum timbano yen sisa ye suban the panifon sisa yen sisa na minu ye be dan ya sisa sisa ye dan suban padi okay ye suban pano se ye dan adi akire ye panifo na suban pano so ye be ma panifo na hu se de omu ye no ye nkirimbano ye ne nje hu go social issues na mudi tuja no muni obana muni ni she no ni mai kuma to me because me won se mu America mai ma mai na mu no kan banya ka Ghana ntira sa mai no bai ebe de na mai na yesa ise minu na yampanyi fono su bai amukuta no omun sisa omu suban suban boni na enye ene na rikiri suban boni no yamfanyi kiri mai nke so ya yen kiri mana omu ye yodom no omu suma ye no dream no yan tekra hu emfri dream ni kata hye no go kata hye any dream no ebo man nke besere ani de konso ya de akopo pa Ghana for you nacho. Obi aye o ma opposition no ntimi no nyani ya. And they say uche program ya. Ana obi na kakirewa. Bisa usuban. Okay. Usuban ha na da suban padi. Go ene ne be ma Ghana anya nyumunya. Opo nya kupon chiro ni ya minka America for you na.
Ibrahim wa ya de pa wa bo hu moden wa kasa kama pa. Ma memfa me nua be ma ba ko no so fifi memsa Houston na Solomon Kwesi Brefo Asare. Solomon Kwesi ya design.
Emia don't pay now so.
Most of us are in Houston.
But Casafi Houston.
Na Houston Hoboko there.
Bia boko I am Cuba and me family me contribution bro. My
into.
So me dey say. Ghana no. The prophet in Canada and no no. We say there now can we so obi the taxi obi the car ko Ghana na be amade taxi. We say sales no ye no. Upon now the coffee appointing. The blue Kusua or half now half at the coffee appointing, now the coffee nipper or the coy sales. And you know, so not Usikan. Not a provision store, so we want to provision store Ghana or the Joby. That's kind of sorty, Neneman sorty. Okay, Ghana no, Ububia, Ubim Pessoa Buano, Ububi Campana. Usi kansu na ulusi tete se yesisa ya adwen ne mind no ne ni persona tete se yesisa ne anese Ghana man ne nko ne nda kakam so na timeka
Solomon Kwesi Brefo Asare, Houston, Meboa.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah. Houston, by this time, I was saying.
By this time, about 12:36.
Molly, yeah, lead him 1 hour.
Yeah, more than 1
Okay.
1 hour.
Yeah, time until maybe I may respond to a message. You know why? Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Eric Kwesi Brefo, every Houston. My uncle Ghana, na yemfa Sami free Ghana na Raman son to us after Sami. Sami, my into your pump design. Hello, Sami, what you hello, Sami.
So go.
Bajo, my into and this is Raman. They all know I ready to overtake you.
Pongo. Emzo mo topic and mama are discussing here is very, very, very important issue. Now Kakame can say maybe I had opportunity to work in a certain companies, 2 companies, because of more attention financial services. And I'm because more Asha Fabrics. Now Asha Fabrics, so when I entered the company, me yeah Juma to say Juma ni me angaza me papa dia and as a media. Now there are some 2 guys you got the matter. I had over a queen who near Juma Sao. Their reason was a Juma ran it in your thing. And a criteria said Omunsa Kano to them, no, that is not the salary or the mom, you know, only the Omobomunya Jumasa. And at the end of the day, no, and Numa Yadia printing, and they even printed my shirt, you know. They rather end up with Ponoma Fabidia, Coton, Abontain, no when you get the Kumbutum. And I told them, say, as for me, I can do that. In general, who say, before Yanka say, who enemies. As I say, attention financial services, so the same thing also. Short cashiers now Kwako Bradges, Kabomo mutual loan repayment. Now, one guy be on friends or in charge of loan repayment. A month for about mutual loan, you know, is his own social would be near the idea. So, it is the idea, of course, will be Bimanua. But I did about Miss Mechanical, Yana Bible say, you may be a catcher. Say, another companies that Juma Rafon, so much workers need the year. Me say, but any na but year no so I am here because if you need to catch us and I did just name and say omuye juma say binum be kom ho juma and so tua ne ka year me fi say year na bia MP bia juma otua ka year ni ade a I think I know
that Same dia o kan akatua year na very subjective obi o ha o man 50 Ghana otua ne ka year Obi oha man 1,000 Ghana kura ni sika ni suamano. But my point is the fact that you are not paid well doesn't mean you have to steal. And I know that chance kura no a adwuma na ansa na oba beje no. Ye ma hu de ebetua and na oje pene se obeye. Until once you accept to do it, you have to work according to the conditions and be diligent.
Yeah, Nina boils down to attitude, like the man of God was saying, you know, attitude. And the me saying, you know, yet attitude now, Ebema will be a Juma, because will be a Juma or ye Juma and thing mostly, you know, so independent and other private institutions, you know, they bring to me cost more, I think, government institutions, because even private institutions can not say how much more government institutions are on office, chief director, managing director, whatever, and penifone, and security man, so no, he said the old hotel, or say, room be almost visit now, but everybody is doing and their attitude. See, boy, modern as yet, me to say attitude. If you say, yeah, man, so near Jumania, and no matter medicine, as said, they work at America. See, it's Mr. Attitude now. Ghana and so with me, Ayasa. It's really about down here to the same attitude, and never one more man can so for me, Manosti, other from trust.
Yeah, that's a Raman to Asmamia.
You come and go about Suna, Minchana, Mincha, Mingan, war, America, my moon, I'm too big here. Now my chama, one, ever pa, and as a power of the view of the channel. Now my chairman, I'm so account. Some and some of the Pigano, and some a boa papa, and my yes, I gave power. Opo say. Obia friends of Ghana entity, Wafu Admo Ghana entity. No one Kasan, O sane boni pano from. O sane boni pano from. O pese ni pano be koso. A connection any dream of be o di pano tumamu. Sa tumamu po fuma. Kan ko passe de piano di no. Be na ya adana dibio. Wow, bila koso Ghana. Che enne omo to butu no. Wouldn't say cast the Edua, I won't do the seat. Now, on a connection, I just got a Arabia, Samiji, 5 6 Samitua, 1 month receipt, 1 month electricity. And not just outbreak of Woto, see, I can say, and then at Japado Maya. You see, because I say, Ghana. Yepese Ghana yi koso ana yepese Ghana nka koso enna man de Ghana opia sorry a green and the opia je green kata chef boye abanu kwa na mo fo wuti abanu na green sa kata chef no ewo no enna abanu kwa institution de green Kevin ayikura no the same sa ena ekọ It is a support, support, and I buy a forum, and I buy yesterday, and there is a different individual. I'm not hearing in a told my room now. Will be a poor person, I said, Grabe the private work, the Lord to be man. Not only near Tuma, not Usani Borflom, Usani, we are Usani and Borflom. Can call Pastor Upo, Sadia now we are, because I said, I had papa. Sajuma Bua, Tiffany, I will be fat. If you are not going to go away, you have a year, and on the way in but indeed. Next, should have 2 women or 2 1 Catherine. There's a wow, who wants another person like that. If you are threat, or be Piazza, or Pia for the name, and also Pia for the name. She is said, for the money panel, he is the apostle, many panel can't for another apostle, and then also Ghana. So, if you are threat, you're threat at the end of possible. And too much, a bullshit. It's so big, Piazza, or big Piaman and it's a Fadiano. And yes, I am one Ghana, Ghana, Ghana found it, Ghana. So, and yes, and the Ghana is like a Ghana yet. And the Ghana needs a man to create a start here. And then we'll start a man, and then we can address it. And we can address better than Ghana. Meaning I corruption, catastrophe for you, and then man get let me move in Cuba, so that none of them are be marshal, nay, Kayakadia, ye, because the command can lead us to your idea, in Gobra to be marshal. So that's no marshal, after I and the man day in I dream. Open up one come.
Nyamin Council, Raman, thank you very much. Unity Radio 103.9 AM. It's exactly 44 minutes past the hour of 1 p.m. Enche, yebe sorry Jumedini Zubat. Mamin kind mo messages do na abusha for the aba. Ken Fredericks was German. You see Manuchu and Opo from the way the lady is doing her analysis. From the way the lady is doing her analysis, I would suggest she must start German classes with me. Ken Fredericks was German. You see Leon. The way I will see your analysis, and I say a man then started German classes or Germany. Okay, Eric Kwacho Hennessy Upo. I opened a pig farm in Insawam. Upo, 4 piglets died on daily basis. All died in 11 months. The rest is history. It's really sad. I gave it to a close friend like the one in your story. Really sad. Solomon say Manucho, I am also from Takrade. Scott Safo had the message about. Oh, Eric Kwacho and he say, "I pig farm, piglets, 4 wood that could be our." Scott Safo says, "Good afternoon, fellows. You guys are doing an excellent. Also, you guys are doing excellent analysis on our beloved Ghana. Our problem seems endless, but it is not so. We just don't have the leadership. If it took Rwanda less than 30 years to redefine themselves, it is possible Ghana can make the positive turn. The country needs a patriotic leader who loves Ghana at heart, who has the vision with technical know-how and above all with rough edges. Too much bookworm crachism won't move Ghana forward, won't move Ghana Okay, won't move Ghana anywhere. A bold leader who is not afraid to say and to do what is great for Ghana. The youth look at the leadership and react. If they see positive, they will learn positive, or vice versa. Too many weak leaders are killing Ghana. These leaders are scared of the West, scared to confront bad institutions, and just take salaries and per diem. The parliament is useless with no strong leaders to make or amend laws that benefit the country. Why adopt British laws that benefit the British? Why can't we take these British laws and remake them to suit our values and cultures? None. No leaders, and now the country is in chaos. No leaders, and now the country is in chaos. Good luck trying to help, but good luck trying to help, but Obisa say, good luck trying to help, but the leaders listening to you, and also as Mbisa, yana manu community radio so Ghana, so hopefully Ghana for mabunu ti na mpenifo no kwenti ayi okay. Me ba cho hwan ni?
Noah Kupacho Ajabrifan.
Hey, Ajabrifa bom desire to nka che.
Radio Dumune na homo kurunti mi ho ye pa.
Ba cho ma yinti Ajabrifa.
Me da si pa. Ni de adea ha me pa ni se. Ghana man tam na da hono. They easily say you have problems. I walk on mine. When you say where you win. Now, so you are now being too far. Now, Jenny, and myself, a coalition your first one, between a year. I'm talking about we know how to identify problems, but we cannot have a way to solve it. I think Amawubia Kasa said you open. I am the power said what this are and somewhere be to jar. So let the young come on yourself. No Yanka Kasa, your home answer.
Yeah.
If you said the person can be brave because and Yanma Kasapa, not that you be away and teach you in Mabuno. Quite recently, I was talking to my son. My big son in Ghana. So, what a choir of Papa me do a fast walk. And so, come with the fast walk in Yanano. Maybe I need you. Now, maybe it will not what is a canyano.
Yeah.
So, if I say, then I may show you didn't know what it can be possible. Such as Colana and Timothy, I may know what I say. Oh, we say, a Mabuno, I do you say, the behind and say, so when you start doing and from to say the only guys will be a more judgment. Now, and I know what can I tell me say, I win the Indian side in Queen of Honya. The woman's a picture. Now, so let me just say, what can I say? What's the sign? Can't I say, I could channel them my one, obey. I don't think there's no Korean Pakro. And so, if you are saying, you will say, there's a suffering in Brabonio, Katachi, no more canoe in free. Okay, so me say me come for come and come breso about baby sabri.
Yeah.
And so as this a young kasa, who said the air nenye. Into the one of them many so no my ni Damasi.
Ajabri fayensu da asepa nyame nhira zo ne wafutuo no adwenkyere pa. Unity Radio 103 na buso ntumi fa call bia bio almost 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Kai say bono nsia ya do go piece 1034 na the news na bro. About 3 p.m. just after the news, na yenu abema Kevin Agri at the throwback at the bro. There's new drive time show on Unity Radio. So we take call Agri nkam. I mean, can't you say Ninua any Abeku Santana? Abeku crazy okay okay FM. One mother, one father. Until radio no so ball Ghana pa. And Abeka and until 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Make a date with the throwback man Kevin Agri on Drive Time or Unity Radio just after the peace news or the bebro on now thank God it's Friday party with your one and only Royal Baby Queen Justin Lamte now pull one edin was it or young cranin to pay ten wa mboni nyina oni me benya problem eja nti ese me try na me mia mani na me boni nyina nti today Friday it's going to be nice on your radio. Don't you touch the dial. Kaiti for say we are back fully in business nti o on kaibo o bibia na pese bo hu the room so mawa odi branya ye be ye edi amount. Now having said that, na mesre say mo ma me fan kaibo ba akuminu emfamu mamu na yen hye nso for a year weekendi ochina nyame ya aduma miama se nimpon Cecilia Chumasi ne maame fi awa fi mu no said the medical kan ho asema no ochina na otena se one ni nuanom ne abusua nyina edi na otweda nti abusua hye no so ochina said the maka no ochina de temperature no be ye better kra a chenne said the utie weather reporter de bremo a china ye better than even ene nti hye no so na ochina no but more than a brand your 70s say them kind no your 71 ochina kra de yebeko intimisro but more than ochina bra na ebetai masi nimpon enye ono nko ne ba kai say yenu abema aye oforia na ne nso ye ba ena Cecilia Mensa nso eye ba me masi nimpon ene Cecilia Chumasi ena Mark Chumasi nso ya asewa ena otie yi paso ochina jumadi eno koso 6 Lilac Lane 6 Lilac Lane anopa nundu 10 a.m. kopim 9 p.m. Mr. say due to COVID-19 inti oba na wa observe protocol no wash your mask bacho oba no wash your mask ebeko so 6 Lilac Lane ochina meni manuchu ene lane nyina be ho ti munyina momra na mumeja masi nimpon Cecilia Chumasi ne Mark Chumasi ne sisi enua munyina ne abusua nyina na enye fefefe sanso ena yenua be my friend say Collins Orchard Collins nso ese yemfamfa afidi so mfanto eye ustafo nyina nim se ne yire nimpon a oni wo kroduam ha a ye frɛ no se yenua ba Gladys Asare Gladys neja odene ba ti asefo asase so ye frɛ no pani Asare bidi akon akam ama ene yenua ba Gladys nani enyina epro enisu enti abusua tenase no waye ne se nyame ya adoma ochina kro ye memenda ena wotenase na waye eye ewo 41 Providence Street Worcester Massachusetts akere se ebre no eye ewia dumienu ekopem anajo nonkron 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. said inim no pacho all COVID-19 protocols would be observed till oba na wash your mask mama yenyina yenko na yenko tai yenua bema ene yenua ba Gladys Asare ne yenua bema eye Collins ochira no eye asiwachi na omuntumi nkra yenja enye na echi eyi kra na sikasa na omuntumi nom na enye fe da bia mekase se wona to na abese obi beba dia to bi a do unto others a golden rule na enye fe tumma yenina yenko na yenko tai wonachi na dwumadie no nsuntumi enye kama ntisha no nso efama misanso ena yenua ba kwa ono so okroduam ha ono so ene ne kunu ese yemfanto manim se nyame ya adoma meka kesi wa se yemfanto manim se nyame ya adoma memenda be na otwe ochena na otwe 17th April ne kunu anane ho kani ya frano Napoleon Mills ba ne papa ode ne ba atiasefo asase so Emmanuel Adakwa Mills a wonye mfie duoso nwotwe aka nchinagu na mobeka eyi no omudi kan eheda na omosesa date no a omudi be share 17th April na o kire se nyame ya adoma 17th April no na eyi no eba so date no sesan bia ema bio ekoso ewo Church of Pentecost asori dem ho 41 Providence Street omase ho ba bi omo ye dwumadie no ho na ekoso enti o kire se obi eba try se obe shatade tuntum any fita dress code no black and white ti ba na yesiesie ho kese wase ohwe obi anim sanso ne nua be ma Napoleon Mills enso se Worcester for mumrai na momeja no na onkra na chi kra na eno so edie eno no sanso ena ye nua ba ye friend se eye Mabel Quarantine ye ba kai se yes sister Mabel ne mame eni nua ba nyina ewu abom ya yesesi trom yenu mani hahane na wotena ase no abusua tena ase no maye ni se nyame eya adoma me busumi aye ba bisim ne de toso enwotwe ene enkron 8th and 9th May ɛna ɔbɛtena se na wayɛ yɛ maame Madam Grace Ama Barkers ene yen sister Christiana Krofi eye yenuaba Mabel Cranton mipacho yama yako abusua se unim no a freno na echiche no re sense eyade ya asefem se o maame ene unuaba nyina befimu brekro na ye maame nyamfie aduosunum na yenuaba ya Christiana nso nyamfie aduonum enum enti nyame yadma May 8th and 9th ene yenuaba Mabel Cranton tenase aye ni nuaba ene ne maame yi abom ewo Church of Pentecost, they all Lincoln, 617 Lincoln, Emmanuel Assembly, Pentecost, Inti Shannon son, na yina yen kojano, Dani Drew ha, or Chese, so person friend sister now money yako, between a friend 508-612-9107, and Captain Martin Cranton or Yas also, between a friend 508-612-8799. Ofra ombe joso na wetumi achichi won re arechichire ye fa no nipa nchenti atuni na ato yenso timoma yinyina yenkambom na yenchiche ne re na enye fefefe na bibia nso entumi enko enkan na eno nso ede eno no abusua aha na enenso ebrebe mai kwan na yede eye dwumadi ni nyina aba no awie ye yeda mo asema moniti adeshi. I mean, we love you people. Chumedi no da bia meka se enye yenkon dia Ghana eye me no dia se de ajabri fa efre ya no kan ne ba fre no se dada manya adwuma ne o mekoyi a kana ni beje oman na ankoyi a abusua yen aye wa ha no yenya tearing effect timoma yen nyina yen pushi empenim for so yen PP ni so yen DC ni so yen CPP. I don't care. What I care about ni say our leaders should do the right things for the country. Said the beboa mabunu Oma otemamufo ne sabi omo mutiti nkrase ne omo munibie na cake na ye omani cake no ebia so omo saaso ebasa na nyame nso atumi ato nhrapa ne bosupa gu omani so memma party colors enkata wani na unim said the umampani the MP the minister the politician the appointee bi yenye na so party colors nti na ofo no so ebasa wandi no kra ma ho so wandi no kra ma nyame timoma yenyina yemfa opepane akomapa na yenye Ghana sa America Eden now so enkase enye is an optimism a choice we all have to make and make it wisely. Nyame yadma no besan Asia ejuada. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. From us and Opabusu team, Leon, myself, and of course Manucho, we say goodbye to you. By Kaise, Chelsea will be playing tomorrow 12:30 p.m. Say a word of prayer. Ajabri family so Chelsea Bompire man Chelsea. Mr. Danso so sa Dixon so sa all the Chelsea family osmosis obia Mompire na last week yenya blip West Brom adi odi no China Crystal Palace a tough game. Menu Community Radio efa dwumadi wo Ghana ma Ghana for nso tie bi nyame admo ye ne mo besan hia o chana. Until then enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon. Remember, just after me na after the news no Kevin Agri Abeku Santana ninua na the drive time hot one pa anwa tie na ne tie na obe feli keke e de abro po national meeting nyame admo besan hia bi ya kramo
Vokan wo mo sa aboa enwa wo hwe ne ho so yi a ye fa no wotope